All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there, and they say yeah, and they stay there. Cause all I do is win, win, win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air, make them stay there.
Ludacris going in on the verse, cause I never been defeated and I won't stop now. Keep your hands up, get them in the sky for the homies that ain't make it and my folks locked down. I never went nowhere, but they saying Luda's back. Blame it on that contour, the hood call it Luda Yak. And I'm on this foolish track, so I spit my foolish flow. My hands go up and down, like strippers' booties go. My verses still be serving, tight like a million virgins. Last time on a college remix, now I'm on the original version. Can't never count me out, y'all better count me in. Got 20 bank accounts, accountants count me in. Make millions every year, the South's champion. Cause all I do, all I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there, and they say yeah, and they stay there. Cause all I do is win, win, win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air, make them stay there.
Swerving in my low, head on the swivel, you know serving me's a no-no. Clean as a whistle as I pull out in my Rolls Royce. Yellow bone passenger, they see it, they say, oh boy. Tell Cali, back it up, my call me loco. Down for armed trafficking, don't make me pull that. Ask you what you laughing at, represent that mud life. Dirty money, better get your mud right. We come together holding hands and holler mud life. We all strapping all black, it's like life. All we do is win. You riding or what? Cause we riding tonight. Now you riding with me cause you wasn't riding.
All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get it up. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there, and they say yeah, and they stay there. Cause all I do is win, win, win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air, make them stay there.
Heat in the kitchen, pot on the stove, water getting boiled. Being sold, Snoopy in the hootie, system overload. I've been running this rap game since I was 20 years old. I hung with the worst of them, bust till I burst them up, floss them up, toss them up, hard away, close them up. Pardon me, I'm bossing up, brace you up, bless you, bro, don't mess with us. We like the U in the 80s, back to back, set a track, hit the lick, get it back, get the trick, jump the track. Want my money back, time and time again, while I'm sipping on this gin. Al Davis said it best, just win, baby, win.
All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there, and they say yeah, and they stay there. Cause all I do is win, win, win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air, make them stay there.
Hello, customer. Hello, customer. How is the spouse and offspring?
My daughter just got her license.
Sincere congratulations.
They sure do grow up fast. Am I right?
Incorrect. All humans age at the same rate. Transaction concluded.
When protecting your future, count on a human. At Farm Bureau Financial Services, we treat people like people. Together, we work through what you need and create a plan that's right for you. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Contact Farm Bureau Agent Austin Davis and Sales Associate Avery Davis in Winter today.
It seems around here every town is a sports town. And why not? Sports were important to us growing up, and we want the same for our kids. To get involved, to compete, because that's how kids learn to lead. And why Farmers Union Insurance supports these programs. They know sports aren't just about building skill and strength, but about building character. Farmers Union Insurance. They don't just protect our community, they invest in it.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom. On the stage.
In the pool. On the field.
Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah!
Be great.
Participate!
Hi, this is Tori at the Harry K. Ford store in Winter. We're out to be the auto dealer you choose before you buy your next vehicle, regardless of the make. It's our way of doing business, family pricing. No games, no gimmicks, and no pressure, just transparent pricing. We will even give you an honest and live appraisal on your trade-in and write you a check, right on the spot, regardless of where you buy your next vehicle. Come in and see why everything's different at the all-new Harry K. Your place for family, friends, and Fords, in that order.
Well, it finally happened, Zachary. Somebody burned down my she shed.
Nobody burned down your she shed, Cheryl.
Well, my she shed's on fire.
The she shed was struck by lightning.
Zachary, is my she shed covered by State Farm?
Your she shed's covered, Cheryl.
You hear that, Victor? I'm getting a new she shed.
She shed?
Mm-hmm.
That's wonderful news.
Go with the one that's here to help life go right. State Farm.
Hello, customer. How is the spouse and offspring?
My daughter just got her license.
Sincere congratulations.
They sure do grow up fast. Am I right?
Incorrect. All humans age at the same rate. Transaction concluded.
When protecting your future, count on a human. At Farm Bureau Financial Services, we treat people like people. Together, we work through what you need and create a plan that's right for you. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Contact Farm Bureau agent Austin Davis and sales associate Avery Davis in Winter today.
It seems around here.
What should fans expect? What are you telling your players to expect from Webster offensively and defensively?
Well, I'll start with this. I really feel they're the most athletic team we've seen all year, and that's a bold statement when you just got done facing St. Thomas More. But they are. You look at number 2, number 3, number 4 are very, like they're triplets out there. I mean, they're all fast, all athletic. They all will probably take some snaps this week, and they have about every game where 4 is their main guy, but 3 will be back there, 2 will be back there sometimes. Super athletic, and you look at throughout the season, it's almost mind-boggling because it's not just offensively, but you look at, I bet they've ran 10+ punt kick returns combined back, numerous interception returns back, and then offensive big plays. So I'd like to make the statement that you live and die by something. Excuse me, but they've only lived. They haven't died by the big play. They've lived by the big play. So that's number one. We got to stop that. And that's a challenge, defensively in particular. Keep people in front. I think it helps us play in St. Thomas more because a lot of the schemes and stuff would be similar, but they're different in that they don't necessarily really isn't as designed, as methodical maybe as St. Thomas More, as precision. They just kind of let their athletes get in space, and they'll have some design like in a pass play, some quick routes, but then it's just freelance after that, so to speak. Their quarterbacks are great about buying time and will take off at any given time. So that's our biggest concern. Can we keep them in a pocket, and can we get to them? Because they'll just take off and go, and they're so athletic that those are the big plays that happen. And then they'll buy time so that guys get behind you, maybe not even running a certain route. They just, well, he's scrambling, so I'm going to go downfield. And they just have seemed to find that third and long doesn't scare them at all. I mean, that's like part of their offense, I think, So, defensively, we got to be really good. Big play, get to the quarterback, and just be solid. We're going to have to come at them, but that's what we do. I don't think they've seen a team come at them like we're going to offensively, and that's what we're going to have to do. That's who we are and what we have to do, and try to strain them defensively of trying to stop our power game. In order for that to happen, we've got to control line of scrimmage. Fawcett's a load there at the nose. We saw him last year in the not semis, but against Sioux Falls Christian, and so we know what kind of player he is. But It's one of those games where I think we always say our offense can be your best defense if we can keep time possession and plays on our side and capitalize drives and finish drives and then make them try and then, limit the big play and special teams and defense. We like our chances, but it's so much easier said than done. And we're glad we're playing at home. We're glad we didn't have to get on the bus for 4+ hours. But it'll be a challenge, and it should be. That's what we're at this stage of the game. That these are the games that you have to play well. You should have to play well in order to get it, and you can't just play average and expect to win these games. So we're gonna have to play well to get them. But we're excited for an opportunity to play them. We don't know. I mean, other than coaches, we showed them a little film, but first time that I know we played Webster. Ever. And we just haven't played a lot of the Northeast Conference. It's crazy that we've never played Aberdeen Roncalli except for championship, but I've never played against them since I've been coaching, and it just hasn't worked out that way. So exciting for a new opponent as well, and probably the same thing for them. And we're ready. We're ready to play them.
Jordan Bruin, senior, number 16, wide receiver and defensive back.
Caleb Week, senior, number 17, strong safety.
My name is Randy Propchuk. I'm a senior, number 69. I play offensive line and defensive line.
Lauren Mueller, senior, number 53, offensive line, defensive line.
My name's Landon Shoulder-Steeman, junior, number 57, linebacker and offensive guard.
Brady Fritz, junior, number 7, quarterback, defensive back.
Scotty Hansen, junior, 73, offensive line, defensive line.
Big Buck Boston Mohart, junior, 77, O-line, D-line.
Wampy Bonnet, a junior, number 67, O-line, D-line.
Philip Jorgensen, I'm a senior, number 18, and I'm a linebacker, running back.
Trevor Peters, I'm a senior, I'm number 21, and I play running back and strong safety.
Ethan Vesley, I'm a senior, number 11, tight end, D-end.
My name is Ryder Mortensen. I'm a senior. My jersey number is 56, and I play offensive guard and linebacker.
Jacob Clay, senior, number 79, a tackle and a D-end.
Hello, my name is Fred Whiting. I'm a senior. I'm number 71, and I play line.
Zay Mandel, senior, 88, tight end, also linebacker.
My name is Preston Norwood. I'm a junior. I'm number 50, middle linebacker, guard, Warrior Pride.
My name's Caleb Osborne. I'm a sophomore. I'm number 12, and I'm a running back and a strong safety.
My name's Owen Duffy. I'm a junior, number 55. I play D-end and offensive line.
My name's Sam Kruger. I'm a junior. My number is 14. I play running back and linebacker.
My name's Finnegan Bartles. I'm a sophomore. My jersey number is 54, and I'm a linebacker and a guard.
My name is Ashton Klein. I'm a sophomore. My number is 72, and I play offensive line, defensive line.
My name's Achilles Willowite. I'm a sophomore. My jersey number is 58. I'm offensive line and defensive line. Go Warriors!
My name's Caden Keyser. I'm a sophomore. My jersey number is 6, and I'm a running back and a defensive back.
I'm Chuck Provchek. I'm a sophomore. Jersey number 62, and I'm offensive tackle and defensive tackle.
My name is Joey Cole, number 8. I'm a sophomore, and I play quarterback and D-end.
I'm Aaron Gilchrist. I'm a junior. My jersey number is 22. And I play defensive back and running back.
Hi, my name is Jude Paulo Mandalade. I'm a junior. My jersey number is 78, and I'm a D-end and tight end.
My name is Kobe Osborne. I'm a sophomore. My jersey number is 15, and I play defensive back and quarterback.
My name is Adam Bonnet. I'm a sophomore. My jersey number is 80, and I play tight end and defensive end.
My name is Aaron Monk. I'm a sophomore. My jersey number is 9, and I play running back and defensive back.
My name is Owen Monk. I'm a sophomore. My jersey number is 75, and I'm a linebacker and offensive tackle.
My name is Jackson Besley. I'm a sophomore. My number is 81. I play tight end and DN.
My name is Jace Brazelton. I'm a sophomore, and I'm number 74, and I play tackle and I play nose tackle.
My name is Pierce Nelson. I'm a freshman. My jersey number is 23, and I play running back and cornerback.
My name is Jack Kruger. I'm a freshman. My jersey number is 82. I play tight end and DN.
My name is Tatum Mathis. I'm a freshman. Number 51, linebacker and guard.
My name is Rowdy Moore. I'm a freshman. My jersey number is 52, and I play linebacker and guard.
My name is Hunter Osborne. I'm a freshman. My jersey number is 68, and I'm an offensive and defensive tackle.
My name is Cody Whedon. I'm a freshman. My jersey number is 66, and I play offensive and defensive tackle.
My name is Riley Orrell. I'm a freshman. My number is 30, and I play running back and defensive back.
Evan Farner, junior, number 13, defensive back, running back.
My name is Michael Olson. I'm a sophomore. My jersey number is 10, and I play cornerback and running back.
My name is Dalton Peterson. I'm a freshman. My jersey number is 64, and I play guard and defensive tackle.
Oh, hi there. My name is Blake Fulmer. I'm a freshman. My jersey number is 19, and I play defensive back and quarterback.
My name is Jack Peters. I'm a freshman. Jersey number 28, running back, linebacker.
My name is Ethan Bartles. I'm a freshman. My jersey number is 87. I play tight end and DN.
Caden Benner.
How confident do you feel about your retirement? Ask Leiden & Associates, a financial advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services Incorporated, about the exclusive Confident Retirement approach. Together, you'll break down retirement planning step by step to get the real answers you need. Call Joel Leiden or Candy Sockgen at 605-842-3832 today. Offices located at 214 East 2nd Street in Winter, South Dakota, with offices also located in Chamberlain and Pierre. The Confident Retirement approach is not a guarantee of future financials results. Investment advisory products and services are made available through Ameriprise Financial Services Incorporated, a registered investment advisor. Ameriprise Financial Services Inc., member FINRA and SIPC.
Eklund Tax Service, located at 323 Main Street in Gregory, South Dakota, is available for all your tax preparations. Mark Eklund has been a staple in the Gregory community for many years and wants to help you and your business have success by specializing in all types of bookkeeping. Eklund Tax can take care of any agricultural, retail, or personal bookkeeping or tax preparation. Call Mark at Eklund Tax today at 605-835-9665.
Health Mart is your locally owned pharmacy where you'll find exceptional service, expert support, and the attention you need to manage your health. Health Mart is recognized for their dedication to personal, expert care with pharmacists who always take the time to counsel you. Health Mart's full selection of healthcare products and their convenient pharmacy services designed to serve you and your family. If you're looking for personal attention from a healthcare professional you can trust, Health Mart is the drugstore for you. Your community Health Mart gives you the personalized quality care you need to manage you and your family's health.
Shop local with Burke and Gregory Building Centers, your hometown hardware stores, specializing in everything from finding the right drill bit to building your dream home. The crew at Burke and Gregory Building Centers take pride in customer service and are always available to help with any project, big or small. They offer top-of-the-line flooring and cabinetry, a large inventory of rental items, quality Pittsburgh paint, and so much more. Follow them on Facebook and shop online anytime at bgbuildingcenter.com.
Winter Regional Healthcare Center is proud to sponsor coverage of Winter Warriors and Lady Warriors athletics and activities on Winter Warriors Live. Best of luck in today's event. Here at Winter Regional Healthcare, we are committed to professional care with a personal touch at our locally owned hospital, clinic, and long-term care facility. For more information on services we provide, check out our website at winterregional.org. Winter Regional, proud to support the student athletes and activities. Honored to serve the families of South Central South Dakota and our community for over 65 years. Remember, professional care with the personal touch at Winter Regional Healthcare.
Right now is a great time to be planning for the next growing season. Fall fertilizer application can give your crops a strong start in the spring. Because the nutrients available and needed in each field vary, your Agtegra agronomist can help determine your specific nutrient needs and the benefits of applying them now. To optimize your inputs for next year's crop, contact your Agtegra agronomist for details or visit agtegra.com today.
Life's an adventure filled with excitement, challenges, and achievement. Farmers Union Insurance can provide you the safety net to keep you moving toward your goals and enjoying life's rewards. With multiple locations across the state, Farmers Union Insurance agents provide quick quotes and professional services you deserve. Since 1948, Farmers Union Insurance has focused on insuring the people of South Dakota. From the most remote quarter section to the busiest intersection, Farmers Union Insurance, insuring a brighter tomorrow.
Busy families, active seniors, career-minded individuals, and many other time-starved people, just like you, trust Sparkle for professional residential cleaning services that leave them more time to spend with family, friends, and their favorite activities. Which of our regular customers are you? The Sparkle Cleaning Company has the professionals to ease your burden and help to create a safe, clean, and comfortable living environment for you and your family. Free in-home consultations help us to design household cleaning services around you. We clean your house your way. Call Sparkle today for an appointment.
The Golden Buffalo Casino at Lower Brule is proud of our area youth for their competitive spirit and participation in the various high school activities. It takes dedication and commitment to be the best you can be. It's all about sportsmanship and not whether you win or lose, but how you play the game. The Golden Buffalo Casino is your winning destination for great food and more ways to win more often. Our youth, our future. We at the Golden Buffalo Casino say thanks for all you do.
South Central Livestock Supply, with locations in Winter, Gregory, and White River, is here for all your farm, ranch, and home needs. They carry a large variety of feed and animal health products and a large inventory of Green Mountain grills, fencing supplies, and equipment. They are family-owned and operated with numerous employees who live and are vested in their local communities. They want to wish all student-athletes good luck in your activities and hope you learn and grow in the experiences you have. South Central Livestock Supply, the rancher's way, where local and loyal are in their nature.
You know those nights when you wake up and you can't go back to sleep because of some nagging thoughts running through your head? Like, what if something happened to me? Can my family survive on what we have in our savings? Who goes back to sleep after that? That's why getting a super check from your local Farm Bureau agent is smart. They can help protect what's most important in your world and can make sure you have the coverage you need.
My name's Austin Davis, and I'm your new Farm Bureau Financial Services agent right here on the 4 lanes in Winter. Come see me at my office at 428 West 2nd Street, or give us a call at 605-842-1676 to schedule your super check.
Need to brighten up your home or office? How about warming or cooling down your environment? Then stop on over to 130 North Main in Winter and visit with Couture Electric. Bob, Tyler, and the crew will shed some light with quality advice and fast, courteous service on your next project. And they provide the same quality service for a single light repair as they would a new construction or remodel. Call them at 842-1510. Couture Electric, a proud supporter of all Warrior and Lady Warrior activities on Winter Warriors Live.
DB's Bait and Tackle has expanded to be the largest dealer in South Central South Dakota. DB's is stocked with tons of tackler for your angler adventures and live bait. So whether it's bass, walleye, northern, catfish, or whatever you want to catch, stop in and you'll agree DB's Bait and Tackle at 142 West 4th Street in Winter is your store with more. DB's Bait and Tackle, proud to sponsor all the Winter Warrior activities on Winter Warriors Live. Good luck in tonight's contest.
At American Family Insurance, we help protect what you've achieved so you can fearlessly go after your dreams. For auto, home, business, and life, contact us today. American Family Insurance. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly.
American Family Insurance, Life Mutual, Standard of Ohio and Wisconsin Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin, 53783.
store that always does the most for you is the Winter Food Center. We wish the best of luck to all the area boys and girls teams as a proud sponsor of all the local activities on Sports Ticket Live. We invite you to stop out for your everyday grocery needs. Fresh produce, top grade meat department, incredible dairy selection, and much, much more. Or for your special events orders, you will always find what you're looking for at the Winter Food Center. Our staff always delivers speedy, friendly service at the store, doing the most for you.
The Winter Advocate is the exclusive newspaper of Tripp County, serving Winter, Colome, and the surrounding communities. Each Wednesday, you'll find the latest in state and local news, sports, job openings, classifieds, and all legal public notices. Call 842-1481 or stop down to 125 West 3rd to start your subscription today. Don't forget our deadlines, Friday at 5 p.m. for The Advocate and 12 on Fridays for The Rocket. The Winter Advocate is a proud partner of Winter Warriors Live and wish the Warriors and Lady Warriors success all this season.
There's a lot of uncertainties in farming and ranching today, but one thing is certain. Statewide Ag Insurance in Chamberlain, Winter, and Mitchell are your crop and livestock insurance specialists. Statewide agents have a background in agriculture and work hard to provide growers and ranchers with risk management plans and insurance coverage that fits their business needs. From hail insurance, livestock revenue protection, to multi-peril crop and revenue insurance, Statewide will help you with the right decisions. Statewide Ag Insurance in Chamberlain, Winter, and Mitchell. Locally owned, your dependable partner in crop and livestock protection and equal opportunity provider.
No job is too big or small for the gang at H&O Electric in Winter. Whether it's a simple task around the house, to remodel, or new addition, to major construction, we provide residential, commercial, and industrial heating, cooling, and electrical work in Winter. We can handle it all. Call 605-842-1117 for service or more information on your next project, big or small. H&O Electric is your authorized dealer of Crane heaters, too. Good luck in tonight's contest. H&O Electric is a proud sponsor of Winter Warrior and Lady Warrior coverage on Winter Warriors Live.
Easy Entrees is a locally owned business that specializes in take and bake entrees. We feature an assortment of frozen, ready-to-bake options for you to choose from. All of our recipes are made with care and fresh ingredients so that you can have a healthy and delicious meal, allowing you to have more quality time with your family. Our menus change monthly. Just click on our banner ad at the Sports Ticket page to see our current monthly menu. Remember, dishing up dinner is as easy as picking up the phone and dialing 842-EASY for Easy Entrees.
Shirley's Diner is located at 142 East 2nd Street in Winter, South Dakota. Come meet Martha 1 and Martha 2 and their friendly, courteous staff. Shirley's Diner is open 7 days a week from 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. Breakfast is served all day, and check out the Shirley's Diner Facebook page for all their daily lunch specials. All meals are made fresh and homemade every day. If you can't make it to the diner, they'll deliver. Just call 605-842-3903. Shirley's Diner serves customers from near and far and are a proud supporter of all school activities on Sports Ticket Live. It's easy to remember. There's nothing finer than Shirley's Diner.
The right nutrition, animal health, and record management is key to having a profitable cattle program. That's why you want to work with the people at Farmco, who will take the time to learn your operation and help you grow your business. We are your full-service agriculture provider of feed, seed, animal health, farm, and ranching equipment built on terrific service. Get to know Farmco locally owned and serving you in Chamberlain, Platte, Winter, and east of Kimball at the Paragon. Visit us online at farmcosd.com. Farmco, feeding your future.
Here at Farmers Union Insurance, they do everything they can to make sure that you have the right insurance for your specific needs. They understand not every individual or family has the same insurance needs, and insurance is not a one-size-fits-all type solution. You see, they look at themselves as an insurance consultant rather than the typical salespeople. Farmers Union Insurance Agency's presence within the community is more than just an insurance office. They are proud to sponsor coverage of winter athletics and students. Good luck this year to all the Warrior and Lady Warriors.
Due to popular demand, we are now offering a $29.95 oil change 6 days a week by appointment.
Hi, this is Tori from the Harry K. Ford store in Winter, where we're all about taking care of our customers.
Wait a minute, Tori. Let's not forget our diesel customers, too. How about a power hour from 3 to 4 p.m., where we offer $20 off diesel oil change?
Oh, hey there, Doug. That's a great idea. Let's call it the Diesel Power Hour.
Just call and make an appointment. The sooner you call, the more likely you'll get the time you want.
Don't forget, call the Harry K. Ford Service Department today, 605-842-2505.
Lil Feller in Winter welcomes all fans and travelers to Winter. We invite you to stop by before or after the game for the best in snacks, drinks, ice, fuel, and much more. It's all available at the Lil Feller, your 24-hour convenience store in Winter. Lil Feller also wants to wish all the Warrior and Lady Warriors good luck on the season and in tonight's competition. We are excited to bring you coverage of all of tonight's action on Winter Warriors Live. And remember, the Lil Feller is the one for all your pregame and postgame convenience traveling.
Computers and More, located at 27786 311th Avenue, is obviously your computer sales and repair in Winter. The More is so much other than you can imagine. We are your local outlet for Winter Warriors sports apparel. We do screen printing and embroidery for your purple and gold attire. Stop in and check out all our gear on hand for you to wear at the next game. Call us at 842-9057 and see how we can design your company logo on all types of clothing. And remember, thanks for keeping it local.
Well, it finally happened, Zachary. Somebody burned down my she shed.
Nobody burned down your she shed, Cheryl.
Well, my she shed's on fire.
The she shed was struck by lightning.
Zachary, is my she shed covered by State Farm?
Your she shed's covered, Cheryl.
You hear that, Victor? I'm getting a new she shed.
She shed?
Mm-hmm.
That's wonderful news.
Go with the one that's here to help life go right. State Farm.
Suffering from neck pain, chronic or acute back pain, or headaches? Tired of temporary relief from your current regimen of treatment? Here at Atlas Chiropractic, it's a different approach. Dr. Willowade of Atlas Chiropractic in Winter uses a unique technique that is gentle, precise, and effective. Are you ready for change? Call Atlas Chiropractic today at 842-1588 to set up your initial examination, or stop into 210 South Main Street, Suite number 4, and begin your path to permanent correction. Atlas Chiropractic is a proud fan of the Winter Warrior and Lady Warrior athletic teams and the coverage of their successes on Winter Warriors Live.
The Lodestar Casino in Fort Thompson has over 200 slot machines, and our blackjack tables are open Wednesday through Sunday. Big things are always happening at the Lodestar Casino and Motel, located just minutes from the interstate, nestled along the Missouri River on the Crow Creek Indian Reservation. You'll find some of the best camping, fishing, and hunting in the region. Whether you're just passing through or plan on staying at our motel, come enjoy an experience that will keep you coming back for more. See you soon at the Lodestar Casino.
We've got a history of serving you, a history of family-owned community banking that goes back over 100 years. We grew up here, we're local, and local ownership means local decisions. It means our products are tailored to meet local needs. We take pride in our support of many local organizations and encourage community growth through charitable contributions and employee involvement. First Fidelity Bank, member FDIC. First-class banking on a first-name basis.
How confident do you feel about your retirement? Ask Leiden & Associates, a financial advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services Incorporated, about the exclusive Confident Retirement approach. Together, you'll break down retirement planning step by step to get the real answers you need. Call Joel Leiden or Candy Sockgen at 605-842-3832 today. Offices located at 214 East 2nd Street in Winter, South Dakota, with offices also located in Chamberlain and Pierre. The Confident Retirement approach is not a guarantee of future financials results. Investment advisory products and services are made available through Ameriprise Financial Services Incorporated, a registered investment advisor. Ameriprise Financial Services, Inc., member FINRA and SIPC.
Eklund Tax Service, located at 323 Main Street in Gregory, South Dakota, is available for all your tax preparations. Mark Eklund has been a staple in the Gregory community for many years and wants to help you and your business have success by specializing in all types of bookkeeping. Eklund Tax can take care of any agricultural, retail, or personal bookkeeping or tax preparation. Call Mark at Eklund Tax today at 605-835-9665.
Health Mart is your locally owned pharmacy where you'll find exceptional service, expert support, and the attention you need to manage your health. Health Mart is recognized for their dedication to personal, expert care with pharmacists who always take the time to counsel you. Health Mart's full selection of healthcare products and their convenient pharmacy services designed to serve you and your family. If you're looking for personal attention from a healthcare professional you can trust, Health Mart is the drugstore for you. Your community Health Mart gives you the personalized quality care you need to manage you and your family's health.
Shop local with Burke and Gregory Building Centers, your hometown hardware stores, specializing in everything from finding the right drill bit to building your dream home. The crew at Burke and Gregory Building Centers take pride in customer service and are always available to help with any project, big or small. They offer top-of-the-line flooring and cabinetry, a large inventory of rental items, quality Pittsburgh paint, and so much more. Follow them on Facebook and shop online anytime at bgbuildingcenter.com.
Winter Regional Healthcare Center is proud to sponsor coverage of Winter Warriors and Lady Warriors athletics and activities on Winter Warriors Live. Best of luck in today's event. Here at Winter Regional Healthcare, we are committed to professional care with a personal touch at our locally owned hospital, clinic, and long-term care facility. For more information on services we provide, check out our website at winterregional.org. Winter Regional, proud to support the student athletes and activities. Honored to serve the families of South Central South Dakota and our community for over 65 years. Remember, professional care with the personal touch at Winter Regional Healthcare.
Right now is a great time to be planning for the next growing season. Fall fertilizer application can give your crops a strong start in the spring. Because the nutrients available and needed in each field vary, your Agtegra agronomist can help determine your specific nutrient needs and the benefits of applying them now. To optimize your inputs for next year's crop, contact your Agtegra agronomist for details or visit agtegra.com today.
Life's an adventure filled with excitement, challenges, and achievement. Farmers Union Insurance can provide you the safety net to keep you moving toward your goals and enjoying life's rewards. With multiple locations across the state, Farmers Union Insurance agents provide quick quotes and professional services you deserve. Since 1948, Farmers Union Insurance has focused on insuring the people of South Dakota. From the most remote quarter section to the busiest intersection, Farmers Union Insurance, insuring a brighter tomorrow.
Busy families, active seniors, career-minded individuals, and many other time-starved people, just like you, trust Sparkle for professional residential cleaning services that leave them more time to spend with family, friends, and their favorite activities. Which of our regular customers are you? The Sparkle Cleaning Company has the professionals to ease your burden and help to create a safe, clean, and comfortable living environment for you and your family. Free in-home consultations help us to design household cleaning services around you. We clean your house your way. Call Sparkle today for an appointment.
The Golden Buffalo Casino at Lower Brule is proud of our area youth for their competitive spirit and participation in the various high school activities. It takes dedication and commitment to be the best you can be. It's all about sportsmanship and not whether you win or lose, but how you play the game. The Golden Buffalo Casino is your winning destination for great food and more ways to win. More often, our youth, our future. We at the Golden Buffalo Casino say thanks for all you do.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Gerald Tibbert of Winter Warriors Live, joined tonight with Dan Williams from Bearcats.tv. Of course, that's the Webster area, all part of the Sports Ticket Live package. Doing something unique tonight for the first time for you folks and watching from the Webster area. You get your broadcast, your webcast brought to you on your station, Winter Warriors Live. Of course, we'll be doing our thing on our station. You're going to hear both Dan and myself talking tonight. But we've got crews from both teams working here tonight in a joint production, so pretty cool deal going on, Dan.
How's it going, Gerald?
Not too bad. It's always great to meet somebody 10 minutes and then call a football game together.
Throw you to the wolves, huh?
We'll get it done. We'll do it together.
So give me a couple of your ideas on tonight's game, just for some of the Webster people who are watching, you know, what you can expect for a game.
Oh, you know, whether or not, and I think if I'm correct, this is the first time that Webster and Winter have ever collided on the football field.
Boy, that I can remember.
Yeah, exactly. And so a pretty safe bet. I mean, if it happened back in 1950, nobody probably remembers that anyways. But so, you know, that being said, Winter is not going to really surprise you. And that's kind of, you talk to any coach that's, you know, you've ever played him against, Winter's not going to surprise you. They're going to come. You know, they're very run heavy, and they'll sneak some passes in there, some timely passes, and quarterback, Fritz, he's pretty accurate in his few attempts that he gets each game. And he's thrown a few touchdown passes this year, and he's racked up 250 some yards, something like that, through the air. Nothing that's staggering, nothing impressive that way because we just don't pass a lot. But when we do, at times it's been effective. Again, very run heavy though. Just gonna kind of line up and kind carry out your assignments, block, and come at you, play physical football.
That's kind of what I gathered, too. It was going to be run, and then maybe run a little more.
Yep. And just when you sell out to the run too hard, they might come up with something, you've never seen. But, yeah, they don't tend to do too many tricky things. Dan, I think we're going to step away here for just a minute while we pay honor to our country with the national anthem, and we'll be back right after that.
South Central Livestock Supply, with locations in Winter, Gregory, and White River, is here for all your farm, ranch, and home needs. They carry a large variety of feed and animal health products and a large inventory of Green Mountain grills, fencing supplies, and equipment. They are family-owned and operated with numerous employees who live and are vested in their local communities. They want to wish all student-athletes good luck in your activities and hope you learn and grow in the experiences you have. South Central Livestock Supply, the rancher's way, where local and loyal are in their nature.
You know those nights when you wake up and you can't go back to sleep because of some nagging thoughts running through your head? Like, what if something happened to me? Can my family survive on what we have in our savings? Who goes back to sleep after that? That's why getting a super check from your local Farm Bureau agent is smart. They can help protect what's most important in your world and can make sure you have the coverage you need.
My name's Austin Davis, and I'm your new Farm Bureau Financial Services agent right here on the 4 Lanes in Winter. Come see me in my office at 428 West 2nd Street, or give us a call at 605-842-1676 to schedule your super check.
Need to brighten up your home or office? How about warming or cooling down your environment? Then stop on over to 130 North Main in Winter and visit with Couture Electric. Bob, Tyler, and the crew will shed some light with quality advice and fast, courteous service on your next project. And they provide the same quality service for a single light repair as they would a new construction or remodel. Call them at 842-1510. Couture Electric, a proud supporter of all Warrior and Lady Warrior activities on Winter Warriors Live.
DB's Bait and Tackle has expanded to be the largest dealer in South Central South Dakota. DB's is stocked with tons of tackler for your angler adventures and live bait. So whether it's bass, walleye, northern catfish, or whatever you want to catch, stop in and you'll agree DB's Bait and Tackle at 142 West 4th Street in Winter is your store with more. DB's Bait and Tackle, proud to sponsor all the Winter Warrior activities on Winter Warriors Live. Good luck in tonight's contest.
And welcome back once again. We are in semifinal South Dakota 11B high school football playoffs from the site of Warrior Field, Winter, South Dakota. Thanks for joining us both tonight on winterwarriorslive.com as well as bearcats.tv. Dan Williams and myself, Gerald Tibbert, going to be on the call for you throughout tonight's game. And again, we're joining forces together, team members from both crews here tonight, helping make this production possible for both Webster and Winter. So, Dan, we kind of closing that in on the national anthem there, but I pretty much think I got my point across. How about you do the same for the Winter fans watching the Winter Warriors live?
Well, if any of them read, and I was reading on my phone on the way down here, the Daily Republic out of Mitchell, the Sioux Falls Argus Leader, Aberdeen American News, every one of those, they keep calling Webster's offense basically a three-headed monster. You got Reitz, you got Roush, and you got Holland. All three of them will be under quarterback tonight. It's in some fashion, some way, shape, or form. They're not big kids by any means, but they're big playmakers is maybe the way to say it. Holland, he's not much taller than me, and he's a slippery little quarterback. If you give him a 3-yard window, I mean, the kid's going to juke and maybe throw the ball, or he may take off running. Reitz, it's no secret. You guys have watched our game film. If he can get the corner, he's gone. I mean, you look at kickoff returns, punt returns. He's fast. He was one of the top. I think he was third in state in 100.
Trackster, yeah. That's what I had heard about him. Yeah, there's no doubt you guys definitely bring a lot of speed and athleticism to the table in those skill positions. And as you mentioned, kind of a unique thing, rotating those quarterbacks in. Not necessarily every one of them going to be a deep threat down the field, but the speedy athletes they are, they're going to run with it if there's nothing there. And like you said, you got to contain, because if you don't contain, you're going to have a hard time, anybody ever catching them when they get to the open field. That's kind of been our scouting report, I know.
Big thing, that I can see is we had a tough time with the line last week. If your guys' line holds up, it's going to be a fight again. I didn't think our line got off the ball fast. Last week, it's one of those deals where if we can win the line, we might, put some points up quick. Paraboom's set here to kick. I'll let you take off before we're ready to go.
That's absolutely fine. Yep. Ball is on the tee, and Paraboom's kick is away. Going to skip along the ground, be fielded about the 10-yard line. And nice open field tackle.
It was Snaza, I believe.
Caden Keyser on the return for the Warriors, out to about the 24-yard line. So not too bad of a return, but good job getting down the field on the kickoff coverage and making that open field solo tackle.
And you look at the teams we played last week. Well, Vernon, they lost you guys 14-6, 14-8. They're a tough team, and
oh yes,
I think it's going to be a great game.
Looks like they'll send Peters in motion. That's kind of the bread and butter Winners offense this year. And a nice run out across the 30 to the 30s, or 35 to the 36-yard line. Should be enough for a first down. About 11-yard pickup from Trevor Peters, the senior running back. Yeah, you're going to see a lot of Trevor Peters tonight. Along with, of course, Sam Kruger and Philip Jorgensen. That's kind of our three-headed monster, if you will. And just out of that double wing formation, you never really know who's getting the ball.
A lot of misdirection, a lot of motion.
Absolutely, and that's where you talk about line of scrimmage. I think Winter honestly feels there's a nice cutback. Brady Fritz going to take it all the way out to midfield. Another first down. 2 plays, 2 first downs for Winter Warriors. I think Winter really feels, and part of it's just the confidence that you need to carry into a playoff game like this, going up against an undefeated, tough Webster team. Winter feels like they're bringing you, your team, probably some of the most physical play and some of the best line play that you've probably seen all year. Now, whether or not you can prove that by fact or not, I don't know. But I know that's a strong feeling that Coach Dan Aker really, instilled in his players and fans this week.
And you look, you guys down here, you got Colome, you got Gregory, you got Winter. 2 years ago, was it? You guys were in the, all three of you were in the state championship?
Yeah.
There's footballs down here. It's bred into these kids,
Yep.
Whether they're cousins or 20 miles down the road in another smaller town or they're here. It's going to be a grind, I think, tonight for both teams, to be honest with you. You can see, it was just like last week. We had to feel each other out a little bit.
Yeah.
And then we kind of came back, regrouped at halftime. I think it's what's going to happen for Webster this week.
And Winter gave up that first drive's
big
score, big play type stuff, which they harp on that. Don't give that up, and that'll kill you in any game. Just those those easy ones like that. And Winter got down early, which is not something Winter's used to doing. They kind of held their own much of the first half. Didn't really run away with anything in the first half. Second half, they kind of, like you said, they kind of collected themselves, kind of got their heads right, and they came on strong and finished the game in good playoff football form. But it's going to be who can establish. I think who's the first one to establish that kind of mindset and control of the game, one like tonight. So we had a measurement for first down. It was just enough apparently to move the sticks again. And now the Warriors have it 1st and 10 in Bearcats territory. And Fritz going to roll out. And that
interception by Keller.
Yep, interception. Some hopeful Winter players saying no, he was out of bounds, but officials definitely say differently. So we'll have the first turnover of the game. Interception thrown by Brady Fritz. And honestly, from here, it didn't look like, he was definitely under pressure rolling out to his right, but it didn't look like he, had to get rid of it quite like that. But
I think he was just kind of looking like for a little quick dump there, and Keller's a long-armed kid, and he just kind of jumped up and grabbed it. Turnovers are going to be big.
Yeah.
Penalties are going to be big. It's this time of the year you cannot make those mistakes.
Nope. That's you must be playing your best football. If not, you're probably just not going to get through the week or the night.
Reitz was up to right off tackle there for a couple-yard gain. As you see right there, we just kind of mixed it up with a different quarterback other than saying Holland was the starting quarterback tonight.
Winner last week, you mentioned penalties. I know for a fact it was at least 60 yards. I think that was what it ended up being, 60 yards worth of penalties, in a pretty tough St. Thomas More game even. And
Roush up the middle. He's got a big gain there. That kid right there, Roush, you watch him run. He's a different runner than Reitz. Roush's feet don't quit until he's literally laying on the ground. And Reitz, Reitz runs, he's fast, he looks for that cut. Roush is that kid that just wants to play smash mouth football, and he's a fun kid to watch run.
Evan Farner and Brady Fritz in on the stop.
Roush ahead for a gain of about 2, it looks like.
Yeah, Winter's definitely going to have to, finish plays off, and like you said, make sure they get them to the ground, tackle them, keep going to the whistle. That's just good fundamental football. But some teams, you can get away with a little less of that. But it's not going to be the case tonight for either team. They're both, pretty determined, athletes out there that are definitely here to finish plays and finish the game. So they got about a 2nd and 8 from the 45.
Roush is in a shotgun. Reitz behind him, direct snap to Reitz.
Another pretty good run on 2nd down, make it 3rd and very manageable for the Bearcats.
And looking at the Winter roster, there's a few names that come to light that, nothing against basketball players, but you guys got a few state champions on that team. And when we played against Mount Vernon last week, and those kids were wrestlers, and they know how to tackle a little more. Maybe
we hear that week in and week out from Jody and from one of my bosses at work, Troy Kruger, father of Sam. There's a good job by Winter, able to make
no gain
contact right at the line of scrimmage and hold them to nothing there. 4th and a couple still for the Bearcats.
And we really haven't punted a lot this year on our 4th downs, just because we feel confident enough that we have that, we can make that 2-yard gain. This is going to be a good test for us tonight. Mount Vernon was a great test for us. This is going to be even tougher. As the weeks go on, it's just that much tougher each week.
And going to try to get outside, not going to get there. Better job that time by Winter, getting out there with them, sliding down the line of scrimmage, just not giving them that chance to cut up the field. But I tell you what, though, those situations are nail biters for us because you get into a 4th and 2, but you're facing this offense, that's.
You look at the Fawcett kid. He moved from Sioux Falls Christian. He's 6'3".
Yeah, he's a big boy, 300 pounds or whatever he is, plus. Yeah.
He's committed to SDSU to go, I believe, this year. And for as big as kid he is, he's actually very athletic. Flag on the play.
We'll check that. Looks like Kruger carry about 10 yards, but and Warriors going to be tagged with a holding penalty, so going to take away from Kruger's 10-yard run. Yeah, I was just kind of add the numbers up a little bit, just to sort of get an idea. And it looks like, Webster, you average about 33 points a game, which isn't just astronomical numbers, but that's a pretty healthy score if you're going to get 33 points out of your offense a game.
Right.
And of course, some of the games higher than that, and some of the tougher opponents, the tougher defenses, going to hold you down a little bit, but
sweep off the end.
Yep, Trevor Peters again. That's, like I said earlier, that's kind of one of the strengths right there, running off that right side, or around that, the right side of the line, and getting that ball in the hands of Peters, giving him a chance over there. Able to get some of the penalty yards back. It's like it's about 2nd and 13. Ball on the 38-yard line.
One thing I can say about our defensive ends this year, it seems like they've really contained very, very well for us, and hopefully they stay disciplined tonight too, especially with the speed and you guys have.
Yeah, every one of the backs. I mean, they obviously have some similarities, in their talent levels, but they are different runners. But and they're not extremely big either. Philip Jorgensen, kind of the exception. He's a pretty good sized athlete, but each one of them, they don't have the world class speed by any means either, but they're still pretty good athletes, and they're they can turn on the afterburners and they can make those cuts.
Wow.
That one didn't go anywhere. That one got stopped. Trevor Peters. So now Winter in a 4th and long situation here, 4th and a long 8. And will likely to send the punt unit out. It looks like they will, and try to flip sides of the field and at least win some field position here. So there's been some good runs early, first, second down, but then the penalty yardage, we talk about, you can't have those, and that one definitely stopped this drive pretty much in its tracks, just not able to get those penalty yardage plus back.
Good punt.
And punt is away, and it hit the turf, and they'll just let it die. If that was a golf, I'm not much of a golfer, but I guarantee you that's kind of a good way to lay the ball down.
Yeah.
It doesn't go anywhere. Unfortunately for us, you would have liked to have seen it hop down the field another 10 yards, but it pretty much sat down.
To be honest with you, I was really surprised they did punt that way towards Reitz. Most, after about the second game of the season, boy, they won't punt or kick towards Reitz or Mo, and they'll try and squib kick on a kickoff and keep it away from those guys just for the fact of how fast they are, Holland under center with a design keeper. He gets forward.
He got next level. It's like around that 8-9 yard pickup on first down. Good run.
And he's been a starting quarterback for 3 seasons for us now, and there's times where you sit here and I'm up here in the booth doing this, and you just cover your eyes and think, oh man, kid, and out of the blue he slips out of it, and it's a 20-yard play, and it's great that he can do that. It's gonna hurt us come next year, because we're gonna have to fill those shoes.
Yep. Yeah, all good things must come to an end, and you can carry them a long ways, and then when they're
Holland's
gone,
gonna drop back.
Really extending the play out nice.
Catch
somehow
by Reitz.
Yep, makes the reception on the 45-yard line into Winter Warrior territory. Boy, that's a nice job by Holland.
Incomplete.
Oh, incomplete.
Wow.
From here, I think it fooled us both.
Yeah.
From our vantage point, I sure thought he caught it, but he must not have had control over it as he went to the ground. Kind of blocked, I suppose, by his own body, our view anyways. But so either way, I'm going to give a lot of credit to Holland. They're absolutely using about every yard of the field, just running, staying ready to pass, keeping that run threat alive, and he decides to get rid of the ball, and he darn near had a first down completion.
And I got to give respect to our line for the simple fact of he had all the time in the world. Holland up the middle with the keeper.
Only needed a yard, and he got several more than that. Picked up about 4 or 5 there, enough for a first down. Getting back to numbers a little bit too. Winter averaging more than that. 40, a little over 44 points a game. But again, like you referenced that MVP game, it really put the brakes on the offense in that game, and just you run up against these teams that are pretty stingy on defense, and Webster's no exception to that. I think you guys have pitched 4 shutouts. Only 3 games have you given up more than or only 3 games you gave up double-digit scores. So that's speaks pretty highly of the defense, and numbers-wise, only giving up just a touch over 7 points a game. So there's that tough defense, that's not going to give you anything easy.
Right, and the game that comes to my mind is the Groton game. We played them regular season. We were down going into the 4th quarter, and our boys found something. They dug deep, and we ended up winning, but it was a big stepping stone. They learned from it, and I think it helped them progress all season. Reitz is in under shotgun. Design keeper for him around the corner if he can get it.
And Brady Fritz going to possibly save the touchdown there. Yeah, it was picked up a good block out there and just kept on going. Brady Fritz able to.
One thing that I can honestly say, if you Winter listeners haven't been watching, on our kickoffs, on our punt return or kick returns and punt returns, and even those plays like that, our kids are so good at setting that seal and giving them a seam to get around that corner. It's probably one of the best I've seen in the state. They're just disciplined. Roush up with a carry.
Yeah, we've seen that, already, as you mentioned, getting that good seal on the end, and then, the way it's designed, you always have at least that one, maybe two, blockers out there for you, hopefully kind of help take care of the, the first guys he's going to see. And, yeah, it can, no doubt, there's a reason why, you got a pretty potent offense there. That's a great scheme and good execution. Yeah, and Winter likewise, they give up, on paper, this matchup's a lot closer than, you'd realize.
Swing pass,
backwards
reach.
Pass, he's just going to have to get down, sit down on it. At least it looked backwards.
They're marking it down, it seems to me it was.
So one of the first, I guess, if you will, negative plays for the Bearcats. Otherwise, they've been clipping right along and a pretty good drive going here. We'll see if that's enough to kind of help out the Warrior defense here and make it a tough, maybe fourth down situation for them. Third and about 14, it looks like here from the 39 or the 34-yard line.
Roush in the backfield with Holland. Holland drops back, looking for somebody to pass.
And Owen Duffy out there giving him a face full. And he took a long shot down the field. Kind of thankful that that hit on the quarterback didn't draw a flag.
Here's a question for you, Gerald.
Kind of borderline unnecessary or a little late.
Fourth and about 13 on the 33-yard line. I'm guessing we're going to go for it.
Yeah,
but
I think Winter would too in a situation like this. You're kind of in that no man's land, people call it.
And we've talked about it the last 3 to 4 games. We thought the games were going to be played inside the 30s. So far, really, this game has been played inside the 30s. Holland drops back.
He's got plenty of time. Now he's going to have to move around a little bit, and he slips and falls. And that's definitely not the way that I thought that play was going to go for sure. Looked like he was going to have pretty decent protection for a while, and then he started, feeling the tick-tock of the clock and started getting happy feet a little bit, and then just Turf Monster got him. Winter dodges one there on a Bearcats drive that come to an end on a couple kind of negative plays for him, just traction issues.
Wow, 3:10 to go in the first.
We're pitching a shutout. Wow. Neither team has really been a threat to score yet, like you said, playing between the 30s.
Run up the middle.
Right out near a first down, and again, kind of my point earlier, Winter so far has had these first couple touches on their possessions. They've went for 8 to 10 yards or plus, and then all of a sudden just no more. And
back it up, or get stuffed.
Buckles down and maybe catch a bad break or a penalty or something, and that's going to be about a drive killer. I'm having a feeling tonight, anything along those lines. Peters goes in motion, just
wrapped up. Looks like he's got enough for a first.
Didn't need a lot, didn't get a lot, but yeah, I think you're right. Philip Jorgensen able to pick up the first down, or fullback. So yeah, both teams giving up right around 7, just a little over 7 points a game. Winter had 3 shutouts. They only had, they had 3 games where they only gave up, more than a score. So, like I said, it kind of washes out on paper, and there's a reason why both teams are 10-0 and playing in the semifinal round here tonight.
Sweep to
There's Sam Kruger spinning out of a tackle, still on his feet. I would have liked to see him keep going, still on his feet. Finally going to get brought down. Looked like maybe Jaden Keller.
Jaden Keller was trying to rip the ball out instead of tackle him.
At that point, he's figuring, hey, I got to be a hero. You got too many yards on that one. Instead, you just got to make sure you get him down.
I'm sure you guys haven't dropped the ball very often this season either. So
yeah, and honestly, I don't even know the giveaway takeaway ratio there. But no, we've had a few fumbles, but yeah, nothing alarming. Nothing that's really been a bad habit of ours. There's Peters again. Nice cut back. Still on his feet. Finally going to get taken down inside right around the 5-yard line. And by far, this has been Winter's best drive here. 1st and goal from the 5.
You know, your kids watching them, they run hard, and they run with a lot of emotion. This is going to be a fun game to watch tonight.
Yeah, and of course Jorgensen and Peters, both seniors. You know, so of course you always want that and expect a little bit more out of them. Again, Peters looks like he's going to pick up about 3.
And Fritz, I believe, is a junior.
Junior, yep.
So he'll be coming back, which is great for you guys.
Yeah, it is kind of a nice thing. You got Sam Kruger is also a junior. I believe I say that, and I hope he's not a sophomore. I should know that by now. Yeah, he's a junior. Doubt myself too much, but so you got the junior quarterback, a good junior running back there, and then a younger back in Caden Keyser, who pretty undersized, but boy is he fast. You talk about speed, he's probably one of the quickest kids.
Sweep off the end.
Touchdown Winter. Sam Kruger gets in for the score, and Winter strikes first finally. 48 seconds left to go.
It's been a great first half.
Yeah, this is probably something that fans on either side of the and players included aren't used to dealing with. We're used to by now you've probably scored a couple times. You've maybe
get the edge off.
Yep, kind of settled down, settled in, and this is just a game where you're not going to be able to let off the gas at all. And that one right into a couple Bearcat defenders.
Holland and Lesnar.
So they do their job there, shut them down, hold them to that 6 points. I tell you what, folks, we're going to step away for just a minute, and we'll be back for kickoff.
At American Family Insurance, we help protect what you've achieved so you can fearlessly go after your dreams. For auto, home, business, and life, contact us today. American Family Insurance. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly.
American Family Insurance, Life Mutual, Standard of Ohio and Wisconsin Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin, 53783.
That always does the most.
And welcome back once again, Gerald Tibbert, WinterWarriorsLive.com, Dan Williams of Bearcats.tv. We're both joining each other tonight, doing a dual webcast, so both schools and fans can enjoy what they're used to having week in and week out. We're both very proud to be here tonight at Warrior Field, bringing you live coverage of this semifinal game. And we've got a close one here, 6-0, 48 seconds left to go on our Harry K. Ford scoreboard. And like I said, it's just one of those things you can't take the gas off for a second, or you expect something negative to happen. They're not going to be a comfort level tonight. I have a feeling the way the game's going.
Well, and we talked at break here, Gerald. I'm going to be curious to see what your guys' kicker is going to do. If he's going to kick it deep and let our two deep threats return the ball, or if he'll squib kick it and give up a little better field position for us.
And we'll see what Preston Noor does.
Killer.
Kind of an angle kick to the 30-yard line. And still going to salvage about a good 7-yard return out of it anyways. Didn't have a lot to work with. So there's your answer, at least for right now anyways. Now,
yeah.
Sometimes at this level, the kicking game isn't always, the number one priority or the number one skill, and so even if you want to do something, sometimes it doesn't necessarily happen. But that one looked like a pretty good idea. Keep it away from the deep guys and give it a little bit of a directional.
Roush and Reitz are behind Holland. Sweep Reitz off to the right. Got some great blockers. You got a flag for a jump.
Yep. Hit out of bounds for sure. That's going to be.
Is it that, or do you think it's because you hurdled the guy? There is a penalty for that in high school football, I believe.
We'll let the guy in the white hat tell us, but I have a bad feeling. I couldn't see the sidelines very well, but I saw a hit that seemed like it had to have been out of bounds, but we'll wait and see. For the Warriors' sake, I hope you're right. But
I believe there is a penalty for that. But I could be wrong, and if one of the Webster listeners knows more than me, you could sure send me a text and clarify for me. Yep.
I'll be darned. Well, I can say I don't think I've seen that one called all season long. Maybe since I've been doing this even. That's yeah. Dan, you're on the money, I think. So here's that penalty we're talking about. Now this one's early in the drive, but
well, there's another penalty against Winter then. So there was a hit out of bounds. So he actually has to march it off both ways. We just couldn't say they're offsetting.
So now after it's all said and done, the ball is spotted on the Webster 40-yard line, first down, about 7 yards to go. That's a whole lot of something, but
pitch to Rouse. Keller's in front of him for some blocking.
And another penalty flag going to fly over there on the far side of the field. Had a chance at him and missed the tackle. And then a flag came shortly after that.
Looks like we got a hold.
It definitely seems to be what they're indicating for us here. So now we're going to get that back 'em up penalty that we thought we already had here just a minute ago.
How about we just replay the first down and start over with just 1st and 10 and call a truce both ways?
Yep. It sounds good. Referees are starting to find that flag. They know where it's at now, so.
Motion Keller. Handoff Reitz up the middle off tackle.
And sometimes it's just those plays like that, relatively simple, but you never know what it might get you because, you start anticipating kind of like, the defenses do against Winter, but you start anticipating, you start thinking, where am I going, who's moving, what's going on, and before you know it, there's a quick shot right up the middle, All right, we got whistles, we got zeros on the first quarter clock. The first quarter has come to an end on our Harry K. Ford scoreboard. 6-0 your score in favor of the Winter Warriors. We're going to step away for a little bit here on the quarter break and be back to start the second quarter from Warrior Field after this.
Is the Winter Food Center. We wish the best of luck to all the area boys and girls teams as a proud sponsor of all the local activities on Sports Ticket Live. We invite you to stop out for your everyday grocery needs, fresh produce, top grade meat department, incredible dairy selection, and much, much more. Or for your special events orders, you will always find what you're looking for at the Winter Food Center. Our staff always delivers speedy, friendly service at the store, doing the most for you.
And we're back. Harold Tibbert, WinterWarriorsLive.com, Dan Williams, Bearcats.tv, bringing you live coverage of the semifinal game from Warrior Field. Winners got the marginal lead, 6-0, one score the whole first quarter. And we'll see what the second quarter has in store for us as we're just moments away from the start of that. Taking a look at the first quarter stats real quick here. I don't know what I'll get to, but both teams getting fairly even number of plays run, 16 for Webster, 13 for Winter. A little bit bigger difference. Winter able to put up 106 yards of offense, Webster 61 yards. Time of possessions, almost dead even, 5 minutes 38 seconds, 5 minutes 41 seconds. It's pretty much been all on the ground, which, like I said, for people that know Winter, that doesn't come as a surprise.
Reitz with the design keeper. Looks like he's down about the 50. Should be good enough for a first down.
And take a look at individual stats. Roush has got 27 yards, averaging over 5 yards a carry. Reitz has 27 yards as well, 4.5 yards a carry. And Holland, 7 yards, just over 2 yards a carry. And for Winter, Trevor Peters leading the way with 47 yards, averaging nearly 8 yards a carry. Kruger behind him, 31 yards, over 15 yards a carry average. And Jorgensen, 16 yards, averaging 5 yards a carry. Good job by Winter that time. When they have that success, getting down the line and kind of.
They just string that play out. They're very disciplined, which is it's fun to watch it. Not that I'm cheering for them, but
right. No, but you appreciate it.
Yeah, you bet.
It.
It's well played football. It is
because you recognize the talent that is on there for Webster. I recognize it for Winter, and it's just fun to see them going at each other. Well, thank Bob Bolzer. He's normally the guy that's talking the stats for us on WinterWarriorsLive.com. He's up here.
Holland's got all time. Oh boy, wrong spot.
And he did not intercept it. Trevor Peters, hands on the head. I don't blame the poor fella. Oh boy, that one was going to be a pretty easy interception. I could see him struggling to control it, and not even a lot of contact there, just enough, and it came to the ground. So big break there for the Bearcats. Trevor Peters could have had an interception.
Boy, it looked like Holland was throwing to a spot and not a guy.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll have to relook at that one maybe next week just to see what he was looking at there. Holland design keeper up the middle.
And going to be stopped shy of the first down, but again, I'm sure it's 4-down territory.
It is.
Just the way both teams play and just kind of the coaching style and belief in what you do, and you're facing a 4th and a long 2. There's no doubt about it. They figure they can get a couple yards. A little bit of personnel change coming in here, looks like, for the Bearcats.
Looks to me like they're going to punt. They better hurry up too.
Yeah. Time does seem to be slipping away from them here just a little bit on this play clock.
Block is set back to punt.
Have they done much for fakes, things like that this year?
To be honest, there it is.
And he was there. He didn't get it.
That is actually, I believe, the only fake we've done all year. So short about what, a yard?
Yeah, it wasn't a lot, and he didn't have to get very far either. That's pretty impressive. Fakes a lot of the times. That's what they're designed to do. They catch you off guard. They're a little tough to defend because you're kind of in that punt return setup, and all of a sudden you got to play conventional defense. And good job by Winter, boy, just by not much. Bearcats could have converted that one. So Winter back, 1st and 10. Kruger goes across, right up the gut. Jorgensen, he'll get tackled ahead. Gets another yard or so on the tackle. Looks like he got
about 4 on the carry. Wow.
So in Winter's style of offense, of course, there's no doubt that they can chew off, like I said, a couple of those guys averaging some pretty good yardage per carry. But typically over the course of a game, Winter's not busting 50, 60, 70-yard plays. They're going to just, like I said, it might take them 10, 12 plays on most scoring drives.
But they're very, very disciplined on what they do too. Their blocking schemes are great. They just know how they've ran their offense so well for so long, and
some people I think get a little frustrated with Coach Aker. They call him stubborn. They call him old-fashioned. They call him whatever they want to call him. He's successful, so I don't ever call him. I don't ever call him too much. But you're right though. Winter, they're not going to get too complicated with switching things up and throwing all kinds of different schemes and looks at you. They pretty much run out of 2 formations, and that double wing being the primary one. A lot of movement, but they're not running 100 different plays. They know whose number's called and what they got to do pretty much every time, and it doesn't leave a lot of room for error. They're pretty confident in what they do. And Sam Kruger stopped for a short gain. Looked like he got only about 1 down to the 44-yard line of Webster. Now, if I'm correct, and I don't even remember where I seen this, so I wrote it down though, just because I thought it was kind of an interesting little tidbit that doesn't really count for anything. But head coach of the Bearcats, Tanner Christensen.
Yes,
I seen he had my math and the numbers I seen, career record of 49 wins, 12 losses. So kind of maybe an extra little thing that most people probably don't even realize. He might not. His players probably don't, and that's not motivation of itself to win. But wouldn't that be kind of neat for him, to pick up that 50, get to that 50 in a big game like tonight, coming to winter. Just like I said, doesn't really count for anything, but just interesting if that number is correct. That tonight would be a huge win and give him number 50 if they were able to do that. Trevor Peters still on his feet. Pile still moving. That's just kind of where the pile don't stop, and it's hard to get arms around the ball carrier to bring him down, and just kind of kept going.
Well, and Coach Christensen, he actually started coaching in lost my train of thought here.
I'll put you on the spot. So at least to
Wagner.
say that. Okay, so all of his win losses haven't come just.
No, I don't believe
Webster. Peters getting out of one tackle and then being taken down the near sideline. Jaden Keller in on the stop for the Bearcats. So Winter threatening again now inside the red zone, 2nd and 2. Ball spotted on the 16-yard line of Webster. Fritz under center. And Kruger in motion, going to get the toss. Spins out of one tackle. And didn't get a whole lot more. Pretty motivated Braden Holland there. Don't blame him.
He's very very emotional. He is.
No, and that's really awesome to see because, it's okay to be human and it's okay to play with attitude and emotion as long as it doesn't get in the way of, negatively. Use that for the positive, and that's pretty cool to see. It's all right to get jacked up on a good stop. So 3rd and less than a yard here for Winter's offense. Kruger going to get the ball, 1st down and more, breaking tackles down inside the 5.
Wow, great running by Kruger.
Sam Kruger. You talk wrestlers, he's no slouch in that sport either. And again, I'm sure you can find all kinds of ways to to say the benefits that it brings. And Sam just a pretty tough kid too. Again, not he's got some height to him, but he's not extremely big physically wise, but again, just a very physical player. He definitely gets the most out of his body, and his abilities. Go 1st and goal from about the 1, and that one's straight in the middle, piled up. Wow, whistles hadn't blown, at least not that I heard. Had players jumping in on the pile and everything else. After all that, stopped. Virtually must have been no gain, maybe a half yard, so 2nd and goal. Ball just inside the 1-yard line. And that's kind of the trick, too, is, how soon do you blow the whistles against both teams like these that aren't going to quit.
Right.
They're not going to quit, so, you kind of like to let them just sort it out a little bit first. And Peters gets stood up and then gets across. Touchdown, Trevor Peters. And Winter Warriors get their 2nd score of the night. Now up 12-0, 5:03 remaining on the Harry K. Ford scoreboard. Still plenty of time for Webster, 3 timeouts. Big play capabilities. Plenty of time yet. We'll wait the 2-point conversion here. The first one not successful. Webster able to stop it. Here's the second one. Kruger, the ball carrier, and got in. So they get that back and bring the score to 14-0 now. That's your score, 5:03 remaining. We'll step away for a quick break. Give you folks at home a chance to hear some messages from our great sponsors at Bearcats.tv and WinterWarriorsLive.com. We'll be back right after this.
The Winter Advocate is the exclusive newspaper of Tripp County, serving Winter, Colome, and the surrounding communities. Each Wednesday, you'll find the latest in state and local news, sports, job openings, classifieds, and all legal public notices. Call 842-1481 or stop down to 125 West 3rd to start your subscription today. Don't forget our deadlines, Friday at 5 p.m. for The Advocate and 12 on Fridays for The Rocket. The Winter Advocate is a proud partner of Winter Warriors Live and wish the Warriors and Lady Warriors success all this season.
And we're back again. Gerald Tippert, WinterWarriorsLive.com, Dan Williams, Bearcats.tv. We appreciate you logging on tonight to watch our live webcast of this semifinal football game from Winter. Warrior Field, the location. Winter's got a 14-0 lead, a 2-score lead, but like I said before the break, Webster plenty of time, especially with the offensive capabilities they have. Big plays. Expect them to definitely try to close this first half out. Winter's defense doesn't want to give up anything late here.
Right, and Gerald, we get the ball. Webster gets the ball at the start of the second half too. So
Correct.
If we could punch one in here,
that's the ideal situation.
Exactly. Now it's a tie game. Now it's a whole new ball game to start. Maybe the fourth quarter. As much as time has been wound up the clock on both these, it's.
And smart decision.
Yeah,
I wonder if he was going to pick it up. Reed's over there. I guarantee he'd rather pick the ball up.
He would.
But, that's smart decision by him. Just let that ball keep bouncing out of bounds. Nord's kick heads out of bounds and draws the yellow flag.
Well, and it was smart on Winters just to try and get it out there just to see if if Reeds would pick it up at that 30, 25-yard line, whatever, and try and run it. And at least they know they got a head start if they get him pinned into that corner, just to slow him down.
Right. Yeah, sometimes when you're facing some dangerous guys in space, some speedsters, guys with good returnability skills, even a penalty like that's not bad because it doesn't give them a chance to return that ball.
Hauling for a deep ball for Moen.
Oof. Fritz came in. Fritz had a little ground to make up and closed right as the ball was in the air. And the post kind of got in my way in transition here, but yeah, definitely took a shot down the field there, and why not on first down? That's probably been there more than a few times throughout the season. What a way to get down the field quickly with a pass like that. And we got our first timeout called. It looks like we do. Coach Christensen and the Bearcats want a timeout. Talk things over. 2nd and 10 when we come back. We'll be back after this.
There's a lot of uncertainties in farming and ranching today, but one thing is certain. Statewide Ag Insurance in Chamberlain, Winter, and Mitchell are your crop and livestock insurance specialists. Statewide agents have a background in agriculture and work hard to provide growers and ranchers with risk management plans and insurance coverage that fits their business needs. From hail insurance, livestock revenue protection, to multi-peril crop and revenue insurance, Statewide will help you with the right decisions. Statewide Ag Insurance in Chamberlain, Winter, and Mitchell. Locally owned, your dependable partner in crop and livestock protection and equal opportunity provider.
And we're back coming out of the timeout here, folks. We want to remind you to go to voteatharryk.com for your favorite teachers. Help them win Educator of the Month from Harry K. Ford. Your place for family, friends, and Fords in that order. Meanwhile, we're facing a 2nd and 10 here for the Bearcats. Saw them take a shot downfield. And not successful. 2nd and 10.
Looks like we got trips right, single man left. Roush is in the backfield with Holland in the shotgun.
And we always kind of got to point it out if there is a vulnerability, I guess. I don't really want to say weakness, but a vulnerability, it's definitely Winter's. It's definitely Winter's pass coverage, especially deep downfield. Winter just not used to seeing a whole lot of balls. Although we have one against some through the air attack offenses this year, but it's just. We're used to, again, just kind of, winning at that line of scrimmage, making tackles near the line of scrimmage, and you get one-on-one coverage deep downfield with a good strong-arm quarterback. It's not an easy thing, and that's probably, a point that always makes some people a little nervous when you get a good talented quarterback, under center that's going to be able to deliver some good strikes down the field.
Well, and I think it was St. Thomas More scored their touchdown against you guys last week. It was a long pass, 60-some yard pass, I believe.
Yep. Coverage just beat and connected, and just like that, they scored. So with 4:21 here to go, back to punt it looks like, and this one might actually be the real deal.
I would say.
Just given the scenario here. Snap's good, punts away. And not going to have a chance to return as it went out of bounds somewhere around the 40-yard line. Always curious, and I hear your thoughts on it, but and that one probably wasn't near as bad as some can be, but you get those mile-high punts, and especially if it's a shank, but they might only go 15, 20 yards downfield, and they're a mile high. They go out of bounds. How do you ever actually accurately, as an official on the ground, ever know where that ball really? They just take off for a walk.
He's raising his hand up, and the other guy just keeps waving him down and saying, "Oh, come on!"
And whatever they feel, oh, this is about right. And and that's nothing against any official. That's just something. How do you do that? I've always wondered that. Unless there's some kind of a technique, that,
maybe there's a school they got to go to. I'm not sure, but I definitely wouldn't want their shoes,
No.
To have to know every play or rule and all the aspects.
In real time.
Exactly.
In real time. And while fans get impatient if they discuss something for 30 seconds,
It's hard enough to do it up here and call the game, let alone, have to call the game down there on the field.
They'll pick up a 4 on first down for the Warriors, 2nd and 6, and out near a first down was Peters. And we'll check the spot. It looks like he might be just short. Had one measurement already. This one, and our down marker guy is kind of sleeping down here on the sidelines. He's still.
I think he's waiting for the motion.
Waiting for sure, but.
And we're going to have to
get the measurement. It was foresight by him. So the first one went Winter's way. I thought this one honestly looked a little bit short, but it's not going to be.
Wow.
By about half a football, they got another first down. It's a game of inches.
It is. It is.
I love all the old sayings, but there's a reason why they're said. It's so true. So many times things are just so close. So Winter earns themselves a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10. Ball on the 46-yard line of Webster. And Fritz under center out of the double wing. Peters in motion. Gets the toss right side, weaving his way through traffic and into the secondary. Finally going to be taken down about the 33-yard line after a first down run. And it looks like the athlete shaking up a little bit down there. Probably just a little stinger or something, Oh, wow. I missed the penalty.
I missed that.
I didn't even. I tell you what, I don't know your accommodations for calling your games in Webster, but up here, I love the view. It's pretty cool to be this high up. You definitely get to see the length of the field very well.
Right.
You get a great vantage point, but we're just a little too far away to see some of the some of that finer detail and but. I love our location. We got a great spot up here, but if you're used to being closer or farther away from your playing field.
Ours is about like your guys' press box on the north side of the field.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we are a little closer, but where you guys are at up here, it's pretty cool because it's got a lot of meaning up here too from what they were telling me when I came into the press box.
And Brady Fritz down the sideline. One of the first times, it might have been the first time we've seen him come out of that, I like to call it T formation.
Sure.
We kind of nickname it the full house backfield just because, all three of them right back there in the line. But, yeah, that T formation, that's one of the other formations that Winter, you'll see him run out of. And, honestly, they've had pretty good success out of that one, even though they don't go to it as much. That one, Fritz with the first down now, 1st and goal from the 5-yard line. So to be honest with you, this is not a scenario I thought we'd see here with 5 minutes to go and Webster getting the ball. I didn't think we'd be looking at Winter trying to punch another one in. And Philip Jurgensen stacked up after a gain of a couple and then pushed backwards.
I will say your guys' field, it is really cool, though, with this big hill and your field looks great,
It
tonight
does. It does.
For as late of the year as it is.
Right, most of the time by now it's been, it looks like a calving pasture or something. I mean, it's been trampled on. It's been dormant for a month. And there's Trevor Peters into the end zone for the second time tonight. third Winter score of the evening. Winter up by 3 scores now, 20-0, 2:18 remaining, 2-point conversion coming up. But yeah, no, you're absolutely right. I mean, the field does look good. It's we've been fortunate. Of course, we and most of the state had plenty of precipitation to go around, and that definitely helped. And then some good mild temperatures, nothing too drastic yet, so it's definitely helped keep the field looking as good as it does.
Well, I'll tell you, if you guys want some water or you need some moisture, Day County has way more than we need. You guys could build a pipeline and send it down here.
You know what? We'll give up. On behalf of the area farmer and ranchers, I say, well, thank you, but no, I think we're trying to dry out, and I think we're probably in the spot we want to be. All right, so that 2-point conversion was successful, just able to get across the goal line. 22-0 now your score, 2:18 to go before the half. We'll step away and be back in about 30 seconds.
No job is too big or small for the gang at H&O Electric in winter. Whether it's a simple task around the house, to remodel, or new addition, to major construction, we provide residential, commercial, and industrial heating, cooling, and electrical work in winter. We can handle it all. Call 605-842-1117 for service or more information on your next project, big or small. H&O Electric is your authorized dealer of Crane heaters, too. Good luck in tonight's contest. H&O Electric is a proud sponsor of Winter Warrior and Lady Warrior coverage on Winter Warriors Live.
And welcome back. Gerald Tibbert, WinterWarriorsLive.com, Dan Williams, Bearcats.tv, bringing you live coverage of the semifinal football game. Winter, like I said, just being honest, I really didn't see them getting that third score here of the first half with the Bearcats getting the ball with 5 minutes to go. But, of course, taking their shots downfield, the clock's not going to run.
Right.
A couple incomplete passes. Next thing you know, they're punting the ball away, and then Winter's offense, really snapped to attention and able to use what time they had left. And there's still plenty of time for Webster catching that one.
Reverse to Mullen. Mullen's looking for a seam.
Breaks a tackle down the sideline. I tell you what. Oh, wow. Wow.
That right there, like we were talking
True
about.
touchdown-saving tackle.
When
right
they
there.
can make those seams like that, it's a fun game to watch when they're doing that.
I had to stop talking because I thought I was just going to watch him run for another 60 yards. I really thought they were going to answer right back with a return on that one.
And we have a penalty, too, we're going to talk about.
That was quite an impressive return, having to catch the ball running backwards, or away from, and then they pull off the reverse and.
An illegal forward handoff? Okay.
We never know. The most we know is where the ball ends up, right, Dan?
That's right.
We don't know the calls. We don't probably know every hand signal they use, and we just know it looked like we saw the.
Well, that'll pin us back deep to the
But you know what?
3-yard line.
It must have been something in that exchange.
It had to have been.
I mean, because that's about where they had retreated back, and it was made, and then from the spot. So Bearcats pinned deep.
Holland with a design carry, just to give us a little bit of breathing room here.
Yep.
We've got 2 timeouts yet. With just under 2 minutes to go, I would say that we're going to do some of those plays, passing plays that we've worked on all week and really all season.
Yeah, and again, if you're winner, you can't get beat. You gotta, you can't get beat. And I know one thing, of course, everybody loves to get pressure on the quarterback, but this is a team in a situation the way this offense works. My understanding, pressure is not always a good thing. You get too much over pursuit on the quarterback, and he'll either beat you with his feet or he'll find somebody down the field that's wide open, and it's just kind of a tough one. Coach Akers says you sort of got to pick your poison, and Winter's not necessarily. We don't have a ton of sacks this year. They're kind of more of a containment type defense, but certainly I know they didn't want to pin their ears back and just take off after one of your Holland or either one of the quarterbacks tonight. They kind of be aware of, the possibilities of what could happen, if I do this.
Screen to Mullen. Looks like we maybe have a fumble. Fourth down, okay. Winter guys were sure. Mullen must have left the ball go down right away and walked away from it, and the Winter guys must have picked it up. Looks like we're going to call it. The Winter's going to call a timeout here.
The Winter will call a timeout, probably try to figure out what they're going to do here with 1:06 remaining. We'll take a timeout with them and be right back after these messages.
I think they're.
That was Webster. Are they gonna adjust and start trying?
Easy Entrees is a locally owned business that specializes in take and bake entrees. We feature an assortment of frozen, ready-to-bake options for you to choose from. All of our recipes are made with care and fresh ingredients so that you can have a healthy and delicious meal, allowing you to have more quality time with your family. Our menus change monthly. Just click on our banner ad at the sports ticket page to see our current monthly menu. Remember, dishing up dinner is as easy as picking up the phone and dialing 842-EASY for Easy Entrees.
Shirley's Diner is
about 3 minutes, and you can't believe the amount of text messages we had there.
People sure miss that, don't they?
They do. They
don't hesitate to let you know, which is good because sometimes we don't even realize what's going on or not going on. So we're happy to be back.
Block for punt.
Low snap, but he's able to get it off the ground.
He was on his knee, and I'm going to say it was a safety.
And that's going to be the call. I honestly didn't think he got that low. I mean, the ball was on the ground, but wow, okay. Light pole kind of right in the way, too. Didn't help my visibility any, but that's definitely the call on the field. It was low snap, and knee must have touched, or maybe an ankle or something even. I don't know what happened there, but definitely safety called, so once again, I didn't see that happening.
No.
Unfortunate bad break for the Bearcats here. Just 1:10 to go. That might be Winter. I think I'll guarantee that's Winter's first safety of the season. So Winter working with a couple timeouts and 1:10 to go. One thing I was going to mention earlier too, and I hadn't yet, is just for especially obviously, totally for our fans on Winter Warriors Live. This is you guys' first year back into the 11B ranks.
Correct.
And so that's nothing to take lightly, folks. For Webster to even be in this game, regardless of how the game will go. I mean, coming into this game, I found that to be pretty impressive because, in my opinion, there's quite a difference between 9-man and 11-man. It just works differently.
It is, and I had a hard time transitioning to 9-man, and I didn't want to watch it, right away. It's fun.
Right.
Now we're back to 11-man. I didn't want to move back.
Yeah, and I clarify that this isn't as if this is Webster's very first year ever in 11-man football, but coming back, Winter just has to dive on it. Looks like it. Loose ball. But their first year backs, and now it's a transition from 9AA back into the 11-man ranks. And like I said, I give Coach Christensen and his players a lot of credit just to even be here. I know Garrettson, I think, was another team that
first game of the season we played
that just came did the same thing this year as well.
They actually beat us in the playoffs last year, and then we had to replay them first game of the season this year. So it was kind of a good.
Yeah, a good chance to not let it linger, and definitely better results for you guys this year. I'd seen that you guys had lost to them in the quarterfinals last year, and Garrettson, obviously, I think they ended up with, I don't even know, I don't remember.
13? No. I can't even remember. I've looked at the brackets enough. I should know it, too.
Right, but obviously they didn't fare as well as you guys have this year, so what a great adjustment with that jump even. To be a much better team, this year. Well, folks, we talked right through the timeout, but we appreciate you listening to us blab. That's one of the cool things about, not knowing everything about the other side and just good conversation, good talk. But
and I think it was 2 weeks ago I had Eric Coyne with me, and we didn't go to hardly any timeouts. And Jason Ritchie, kind of the guy that heads us up, he goes, "You guys didn't go to enough timeouts."
Yeah, right. We got to be careful on that because we love our sponsors, and we want people at home to to see them, and they definitely deserve their recognition. So we don't try to make it too big of a habit, but we got to talk once in a while too.
Right. So once you get going, it's
So we saw Trevor Peters there on a nice carry, picking himself up a first down. Ball on the 36-yard line.
Flag on the play.
Man, we've definitely had some flags being thrown this first half. Winter had a couple early, and then since then it seems like the ball Colome have went against Webster, but we'll check this one. Short run or short gain there on first down. Clock stopped momentarily here at 56 seconds left. I think Winter's got 2 timeouts left, I think. Maybe only one now. I lost track, but
I was in Pierre, Gerald, all this last week or whatever, meetings throughout the work. I work for the REA up there in Webster, and there was guys from Gregory. There was guys from, throughout the whole state, Bison, Rapid City, and they were talking to us, and who's playing football yet? Webster, we're going to Winter. Oh, wow. That'll be a tough game. Will it be? You don't know, And then they said, well, weren't you guys 9-man? Yeah, we were. And you're in the semifinals in 11-man. Yep. And they were like, wow, how'd you guys make that transition? And I said, well, obviously pretty good if we're that far.
Right. Yeah, I definitely thought it was worth mentioning. It really, stuck out to me. Hey, we're going to step away for a quick 30 seconds. So it looks like we got a timeout for Winter. We'll step away and be right back after this.
42 East 2nd Street in Winter, South Dakota. Come meet Martha 1 and Martha 2 and their friendly, courteous staff. Shirley's Diner is open 7 days a week from 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. Breakfast is served all day, and check out the Shirley's Diner Facebook page for all their daily lunch specials. All meals are made fresh and homemade every day. If you can't make it to the diner, they'll deliver. Just call 605-842-3903. Shirley's Diner serves customers from near and far and are a proud supporter of all school activities on Sports Ticket Live. It's easy to remember, there's nothing finer than Shirley's Diner.
The Winter backed up after the penalty, first and forever, ball on the 50. I like to say.
I can't even poke my head out the window far. I'm 20.
And Fritz going to feel some pressure. Ball's loose. Fumble recovered. Was it going to be recovered inbounds? Or did it? Nope. It got out of bounds. Wow.
Close.
Winter again
escaped
out of that one, so that's probably kind of returning the favor a little bit from Trevor Peters' dropped interception earlier. That one could have been really big for Webster there and put him in great shape from about the 38-yard line. Meanwhile, Winter backs up about another 12 yards on the fumble. Just fortunate that they ran out of real estate there, too close to the sideline to be able to recover it. This is not the time of the game where you want to give up something, something like that. And
no.
Finish out the half strong. And once again, might have just took a knee there. I saw him go down pretty quick.
No, it's a ball on the ground, fumble.
And Webster's got it. Wow. I don't know if that's an announcer's curse or what the deal is here.
Keep talking like that, Joe. I'm speaking on the Webster side.
Sure.
Hopefully none of the Winter people burn me for that.
No, it'll be fine. But yeah, that's we talked about a fumble and we thought we dodged a bullet, and then the very next snap, and for a second I thought it was a fumble. Then I thought, maybe he just took a knee, and I don't even know the scenario. I'm too busy talking to. And then nope, it's definitely a fumble. They're pointing the other way. So Webster with a last chance here for something. And that one just kind of, coverage, basically. Holland really didn't see anything downfield that he liked and just kind of strung it out and took what he could get.
Took a loss almost, it looks like.
Yeah, fortunate probably just to get back up near the line of scrimmage without getting rid of the ball, but 2nd and 11. 37 seconds left in the opening half.
Trips right, Twins left here. Hollins under center. Got a great amount of time, steps up in the pocket and just keeps it. Flag. Wow, he just keeps the play going.
Oh, wow, yeah.
You know, and that's where I've been talking, how the kid's just slippery. You know, he's 5'8", and he's got feet and balance, and the kid just can move. Problem is he's running the clock, you know.
Right, in a scenario like this, all the extra dancing around and for a couple yards, you know, maybe not the most ideal thing, but that's a perfect example of what you referenced, you know, and yeah, that's a tough kid to tackle. I get a good feeling of that. So another Webster penalty, and I'll back him up, and that one.
Holding? I didn't even catch the.
I've got to assume that, but honestly, I didn't see the official either. I didn't see the indication, but 24 seconds to go, and now back on their side of the field. Another tough break on a big penalty at a bad time for the Bearcats. And crowd screams fumble, but I got to think he was probably down. Yep, I'm going to keep it.
Timeout Webster.
Timeout Webster. All right, we'll step away and give our sponsors a good chance with this one, and we'll be back with the final 14 seconds of the first half.
The right nutrition.
You know, you think about it, they really haven't, most of the second quarter, they really haven't done much on offense.
Right nutrition, animal health, and record management is key to having a profitable cattle program. That's why you want to work with the people at Farmco, who will take the time to learn your operation and help you grow your business. We are your full-service agriculture provider of feed, seed, animal health, farm, and ranching equipment built on terrific service. Get to know
Here at Farmers Union Insurance, they do everything they can to make sure that you have the right insurance for your specific needs. They understand not every individual or family has the same insurance needs, and insurance is not a one-size-fits-all type solution. You see, they look at themselves as an insurance consultant rather than the typical salespeople. Farmers Union Insurance Agency's presence within the community is more than just an insurance office. They are proud to sponsor coverage of winter athletics and students. Good luck this year to all the Warrior and Lady Warriors.
Hey, welcome back out of the timeout in 24-0 on the Harry K. Ford scoreboard. Just reminding you, the 2019 Ford F-150 XLT Sports 4x4 crew cab, $15,000 off the MSRP and $399 for 72 months with approved credit. See Tori and the crew at the all-new Harry K. Ford. Come see why everything is different. And we're back just in time for a 3rd and long.
Swing pass out to Reitz. He's got blockers for him.
And, you know, save clock, and, you know, he got quite a chunky yardage back. Save clock, get out of bounds. I'm not sure if they're working with one timeout. They might have used them all at this point. I believe they did. I think they did as well. So, smart move by the young man, honestly. Just get everything you could safely and get out of bounds, stop the clock.
So, with 4 seconds before half, I'm going to have to say we're going to have to come out with some adjustments, and the biggest adjustments that we're going to have is score number 1 and stop you guys from scoring number 2.
Yep.
Holland's got all time. He's throwing it up for Moen. Moen's got it!
Touchdown.
Wow. That was just a jump ball, and Moen went up to get it. I seen he adjusted twice. He was looking over his left shoulder, turned and looked over his right shoulder for the play. If you can watch on the replay, that was great ball awareness by him.
Yeah, Evan Farner and Trevor Peters in on the coverage for the Warriors. You know, you really had a pretty good scenario there. Double team, 2-on-1, and even if he comes down with that, you like to hope they could have kept him out of the end zone. It was underthrown
with no time on the clock too. So I'm hoping that's going to be. Where now Webster can take that deep breath and go, okay, we're on the board. We know we can score against them. Let's just start playing Webster ball now.
Looks like they'll line up with a 2-point try.
Holland with the design keeper off the left end.
Not going to get there.
Not going to get it.
So they'll hold them at 6, 24-6. But how crazy is this? Think back in game time, not real time. Game time, 5 minutes and some change left to go. We're talking Webster will get the ball. They might have a chance
to drive together.
Drive in the first half, get the score. Who would think that as time ran out, you would see this deep pass, whatever it was, 40-yard pass downfield and end up like that, and they still get their score to end the half. Winner, of course, tacked one on in between times, but 24-6. What a way to finish the first half, though. And you shouldn't expect anything different. We knew that Webster had that big play capability, and unfortunately for Winter's defense, they gave up that big play right at the end of the half. That's going to burn all halftime long.
Yeah.
I guarantee you that.
I'm sure there's going to be some words of encouragement from both coaches, saying, hey, don't let that score get to you guys, talking the Winter coach and the Webster coach saying, see, we can score. Now let's put something together and let's show them, what Bearcat ball is. The big thing is we're just going to have to stop you guys. We're going to have to contain they can run the ball, and they run it effective. It's amazing to watch.
Yeah, and I don't know about Webster so much. I know Winter's line, especially defensively, they do make a lot of subs throughout the game, and that's kind of an added benefit this year with the players they have. Most of them are pretty young, all relatively same type of skill level, and they can just rotate a lot to stay fresh. I'm not sure what the Webster scenario is like, with your front guys, but
we don't rotate that much. But you're West River, and my wife was from West River, so I mean, you know what you say, or you know what I mean when I say fresh horses.
Yeah. Well, obviously we've reached halftime. We're going to step away, and this is a great time for you folks to keep watching that screen you're in front of, and just pay attention to all these great sponsors that are able to bring tonight's game to you, both on Bearcats.tv and, of course, WinterWarriorsLive.com. We appreciate them. You have to, too. We'll be back with just a couple minutes before the start of the second half with some first-half stats and maybe our thoughts headed into the second half.
Due to popular demand, we are now offering a $29.95 oil change 6 days a week by appointment.
Hi, this is Tori from the Harry K. Ford store in Winter, where we're all about taking care of our customers.
Wait a minute, Tori. Let's not forget our diesel customers, too. How about a power hour from 3 to 4 p.m., where we offer $20 off diesel oil change?
Oh, hey there, Doug. That's a great idea. Let's call it the Diesel Power Hour.
Just call and make an appointment. The sooner you call, the more likely you'll get the time you want.
Don't forget, call the Harry K. Ford Service Department today, 605-842-2505.
Lil Feller in Winter welcomes all fans and travelers to Winter. We invite you to stop by before or after the game for the best in snacks, drinks, ice, fuel, and much more. It's all available at the Lil Feller, your 24-hour convenience store in Winter. Lil Feller also wants to wish all the Warrior and Lady Warriors good luck on the season and in tonight's competition. We are excited to bring you coverage of all of tonight's action on Winter Warriors Live. And remember, the Lil Feller is the one for all your pregame and postgame convenience traveling.
Computers and More, located at 27786 311th Avenue, is obviously your computer sales and repair in Winter. The More is so much other than you can imagine. We are your local outlet for Winter Warriors sports apparel. We do screen printing and embroidery for your purple and gold attire. Stop in and check out all our gear on hand for you to wear at the next game. Call us at 842-9057 and see how we can design your company logo on all types of clothing. And remember, thanks for keeping it local.
Well, it finally happened, Zachary. Somebody burned down my she shed.
Nobody burned down your she shed, Cheryl.
Well, my she shed's on fire.
The she shed was struck by lightning.
Zachary, is my she shed covered by State Farm?
Your she shed's covered, Cheryl.
You hear that, Victor? I'm getting a new she shed.
She shed?
Mm-hmm.
That's wonderful news.
Go with the one that's here to help life go right. State Farm.
Suffering from neck pain, chronic or acute back pain, or headaches? Tired of temporary relief from your current regimen of treatment? Here at Atlas Chiropractic, it's a different approach. Dr. Willowade of Atlas Chiropractic in Winter uses a unique technique that is gentle, precise, and effective. Are you ready for change? Call Atlas Chiropractic today at 842-1588 to set up your initial examination, or stop into 210 South Main Street, Suite number 4, and begin your path to permanent correction. Atlas Chiropractic is a proud fan of the Winter Warrior and Lady Warrior athletic teams and the coverage of their successes on Winter Warriors Live.
The Lodestar Casino in Fort Thompson has over 200 slot machines, and our blackjack tables are open Wednesday through Sunday. Big things are always happening at the Lodestar Casino and Motel, located just minutes from the interstate, nestled along the Missouri River on the Crow Creek Indian Reservation. You'll find some of the best camping, fishing, and hunting in the region. Whether you're just passing through or plan on staying at our motel, come enjoy an experience that will keep you coming back for more. See you soon at the Lodestar Casino.
We've got a history of serving you, a history of family-owned community banking that goes back over 100 years. We grew up here. We're local, and local ownership means local decisions. It means our products are tailored to meet local needs. We take pride in our support of many local organizations and encourage community growth through charitable contributions and employee involvement. First Fidelity Bank, member FDIC. First-class banking on a first-name basis.
How confident do you feel about your retirement? Ask Leiden & Associates, a financial advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services Incorporated, about the exclusive Confident Retirement approach. Together, you'll break down retirement planning step by step to get the real answers you need. Call Joel Leiden or Candy Sockgen at 605-842-3832 today. Offices located at 214 East 2nd Street in Winter, South Dakota, with offices also located in Chamberlain and Pierre. The Confident Retirement approach is not a guarantee of future financials results. Investment advisory products and services are made available through Ameriprise Financial Services Incorporated, a registered investment advisor. Ameriprise Financial Services Inc., member FINRA and SIPC.
Eklund Tax Service, located at 323 Main Street in Gregory, South Dakota, is available for all your tax preparations. Mark Eklund has been a staple in the Gregory community for many years and wants to help you and your business have success by specializing in all types of bookkeeping. Eklund Tax can take care of any agricultural, retail, or personal bookkeeping or tax preparation. Call Mark at Eklund Tax today at 605-835-9665.
Health Mart is your locally owned pharmacy where you'll find exceptional service, expert support, and the attention you need to manage your health. Health Mart is recognized for their dedication to personal, expert care with pharmacists who always take the time to counsel you. Health Mart's full selection of healthcare products and their convenient pharmacy services designed to serve you and your family. If you're looking for personal attention from a healthcare professional you can trust, Health Mart is the drugstore for you. Your community Health Mart gives you the personalized quality care you need to manage you and your family's health.
Shop local with Burke and Gregory Building Centers, your hometown hardware stores, specializing in everything from finding the right drill bit to building your dream home. The crew at Burke and Gregory Building Centers take pride in customer service and are always available to help with any project, big or small. They offer top-of-the-line flooring and cabinetry, a large inventory of rental items, quality Pittsburgh paint, and so much more. Follow them on Facebook and shop online anytime at bgbuildingcenter.com.
Winter Regional Healthcare Center is proud to sponsor coverage of Winter Warriors and Lady Warriors athletics and activities on Winter Warriors Live. Best of luck in today's event. Here at Winter Regional Healthcare, we are committed to professional care with a personal touch at our locally owned hospital, clinic, and long-term care facility. For more information on services we provide, check out our website at winterregional.org. Winter Regional, proud to support the student athletes and activities. Honored to serve the families of South Central South Dakota and our community for over 65 years. Remember, professional care with the personal touch at Winter Regional Healthcare.
Right now is a great time to be planning for the next growing season. Fall fertilizer application can give your crops a strong start in the spring. Because the nutrients available and needed in each field vary, your Agtegra agronomist can help determine your specific nutrient needs and the benefits of applying them now. To optimize your inputs for next year's crop, contact your Agtegra agronomist for details or visit agtegra.com today.
Life's an adventure filled with excitement, challenges, and achievement. Farmers Union Insurance can provide you the safety net to keep you moving toward your goals and enjoying life's rewards. With multiple locations across the state, Farmers Union Insurance agents provide quick quotes and professional services you deserve. Since 1948, Farmers Union Insurance has focused on insuring the people of South Dakota. From the most remote quarter section to the busiest intersection, Farmers Union Insurance, insuring a brighter tomorrow.
Busy families, active seniors, career-minded individuals, and many other time-starved people, just like you, trust Sparkle for professional residential cleaning services that leave them more time to spend with family, friends, and their favorite activities. Which of our regular customers are you? The Sparkle Cleaning Company has the professionals to ease your burden and help to create a safe, clean, and comfortable living environment for you and your family. Free in-home consultations help us to design household cleaning services around you. We clean your house your way. Call Sparkle today for an appointment.
The Golden Buffalo Casino at Lower Brule is proud of our area youth for their competitive spirit and participation in the various high school activities. It takes dedication and commitment to be the best you can be. It's all about sportsmanship and not whether you win or lose, but how you play the game. The Golden Buffalo Casino is your winning destination for great food and more ways to win, more often. Our youth, our future. We at the Golden Buffalo Casino say thanks for all you do.
South Central Livestock Supply, with locations in Winter, Gregory, and White River, is here for all your farm, ranch, and home needs. They carry a large variety of feed and animal health products and a large inventory of Green Mountain grills, fencing supplies, and equipment. They are family-owned and operated with numerous employees who live and are vested in their local communities. They want to wish all student-athletes good luck in your activities and hope you learn and grow in the experiences you have. South Central Livestock Supply, the rancher's way, where local and loyal are in their nature.
You know those nights when you wake up and you can't go back to sleep because of some nagging thoughts running through your head? Like, what if something happened to me? Can my family survive on what we have in our savings? Who goes back to sleep after that? That's why getting a super check from your local Farm Bureau agent is smart. They can help protect what's most important in your world and can make sure you have the coverage you need.
My name's Austin Davis, and I'm your new Farm Bureau Financial Services agent right here on the 4 lanes in Winter. Come see me at my office at 428 West 2nd Street, or give us a call at 605-842-1676 to schedule your super check.
Need to brighten up your home or office? How about warming or cooling down your environment? Then stop on over to 130 North Main in Winter and visit with Couture Electric. Bob, Tyler, and the crew will shed some light with quality advice and fast, courteous service on your next project. And they provide the same quality service for a single light repair as they would a new construction or remodel. Call them at 842-1510. Couture Electric, a proud supporter of all Warrior and Lady Warrior activities on Winter Warriors Live.
DB's Bait and Tackle has expanded to be the largest dealer in South Central South Dakota. DB's is stocked with tons of tackler for your angler adventures and live bait. So whether it's bass, walleye, northern, catfish, or whatever you want to catch, stop in and you'll agree DB's Bait and Tackle at 142 West 4th Street in Winter is your store with more. DB's Bait and Tackle, proud to sponsor all the Winter Warrior activities on Winter Warriors Live. Good luck in tonight's contest.
At American Family Insurance, we help protect what you've achieved so you can fearlessly go after your dreams. For auto, home, business, and life, contact us today. American Family Insurance. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly.
American Family Insurance, Life Mutual, Standard of Ohio and Wisconsin Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin, 53783.
Store that always does the most for you is the Winter Food Center. We wish the best of luck to all the area boys and girls teams. As a proud sponsor of all the local activities on Sports Ticket Live, we invite you to stop out for your everyday grocery needs. Fresh produce, top grade meat department, incredible dairy selection, and much, much more. Or for your special events orders, you will always find what you're looking for at the Winter Food Center. Our staff always delivers speedy, friendly service at the store, doing the most for you.
The Winter Advocate is the exclusive newspaper of Tripp County, serving Winter, Colome, and the surrounding communities. Each Wednesday, you'll find the latest in state and local news, sports, job openings, classifieds, and all legal public notices. Call 842-1481 or stop down to 125 West 3rd to start your subscription today. Don't forget our deadlines, Friday at 5 p.m. for The Advocate and 12 on Fridays for The Rocket. The Winter Advocate is a proud partner of Winter Warriors Live and wish the Warriors and Lady Warriors success all this season.
There's a lot of uncertainties in farming and ranching today, but one thing is certain. Statewide Ag Insurance in Chamberlain, Winter, and Mitchell are your crop and livestock insurance specialists. Statewide agents have a background in agriculture and work hard to provide growers and ranchers with risk management plans and insurance coverage that fits their business needs. From hail insurance, livestock revenue protection, to multi-peril crop and revenue insurance, Statewide will help you with the right decisions. Statewide Ag Insurance in Chamberlain, Winter, and Mitchell. Locally owned, your dependable partner in crop and livestock protection and equal opportunity provider.
No job is too big.
We're back here just a minute or two away from the start of the second half. Winter leads 24-6. Thanks for watching and listening to us tonight. We've got you through the first half. We'll try our best to get you through the second half. Gerald Tibrick of WinterWarriorsLive.com, Dan Williams, Bearcats.tv. Both very proud to be bringing you tonight's live coverage of your hometown team, whether it be the Webster Bearcats or whether it be the Winter Warriors. We're doing this thing together tonight. It's pretty unique, and I'm really enjoying it, Dan.
First time for us. I know you said it's you've done it a couple times so far.
It's a little different format, different, things are a little different. But yeah, I've had the pleasure to do it a time or two in the past, but always great to do it with new people. Okay, so we're going to take a quick look at some stats here. Total offense, Winter 209 yards to Webster's 142. But, we talked time of possession. You were curious about that. And, there's just a hair over 2 minutes difference is all in Winter's favor. So that really not much of a factor here. Both teams, getting a pretty equal spread of the ball. 209 yards rushing for the Warriors in the first half to Webster's 83. But, of course, Winter definitely running, a lot more, about 12 more attempts there, it looks like. Webster 4 for 10 for 59 yards through the air. Winter, of course, 0 for 1 with that interception thrown by Fritz.
Turnovers were probably about the same then, one apiece, two.
I was going to say they've got Webster never did turn the ball over, did they?
No.
According to our stats, and they're normally pretty spot on, our guys out there, and that's not to say they're human too, but they actually have Winter having 2 turnovers, and they don't show any for Webster, if that's accurate.
Yeah, I guess that would be right. There was that fumble and the interception, and it wouldn't have been a turnover on that safety,
right,
in the end zone. So correct.
Yeah. So in that, they're up 2-0 in that category. Webster is a couple takeaways. Hopefully that's behind the Warriors, but
hopefully it's not. But that's just me talking on the Webster side here. Sure. And hopefully we can take that momentum of that score we had right before the end of the half with no time left. To put together a drive, we're going to get the ball start first half or second half.
Here's kind of a lopsided stat, Dan, to interrupt you quick here,
sure,
just to get through a couple more of these. 17 first downs by Winter, only 6 by Webster. I mentioned,
and it doesn't surprise me.
It didn't seem like Webster had done a lot offensively in that much of that second quarter. But that's kind of that's pretty one-sided.
It is.
And so for Webster to only be down by a couple scores, that's not all that bad either, because that meant Winter was moving the ball, and at times Webster was not, and you're still very much in this game. So, getting the ball to start the third quarter and a whole half of football to play.
One thing we were talking at halftime here, I know you said you had somebody send you a text message. They were asking, what was the question again?
It was about how now I don't want to say his first name, Caden Lesnar of Webster, how he was related to, of course, world famous Brock Lesnar.
Okay, he would be Brock's nephew. His dad would be the oldest one, I believe, of the family. I did have a couple other people text me too, that were listening. One of my old football coaches, some family and friends. I know there was guys that were going to live stream it in their tractors because they were trying to get harvest done tonight. So
yeah,
that's pretty cool, that they can do that.
Yep, definitely. We love We love that. That kick maybe held up in the wind a little bit. And I'm going to see
Give
the
them
reverse.
Owen.
And good starting field position to start the third quarter for the Bearcats out to the 40-yard line. Penalty yardage here, getting through the rest of the stats. Winner ended up with 40 yards of penalties on 3 penalties, and Webster with 50 yards. So both teams, of course, probably going to want to shrink that number down a little bit here in the all-important second half of football. Leading the way in the rushing, Trevor Peters for the Warriors, 113 yards and 2 touchdowns. Sam Kruger, 47 yards and 1 score for the Warriors.
But it was kind of an odd rollout for Holland there. He's right-handed and he's rolling out to his left. It was kind of an about turn, how he did it, cross body, and just kind of something I haven't seen him do all year. So I don't know if he's just trying to put a different wrinkle into this or kind of trying to try something different, just to get the momentum going our way for the start of the second half here.
2nd and 10 for the Bearcats. And pressure right away, but going to manage to get out of that.
Holland throws it up for Reitz.
And just overshoots him safely downfield. Jordan Bruin on the coverage for the Warriors. Defensively, quick for the Warriors, Oscar Pravacek leading the way with 5.5 tackles, including 1 for a loss. Trevor Peters and Brady Fritz both with 2.5 tackles. Landon Tiemann with 2. Some of your defensive leaders for the Warriors. And when we get the opportunity to here, we'll check on some individual stats for the Webster Bearcats as well. So 3rd and 10.
Looks like we're going trips right, single man left. Roush is in the backfield. Holland's in the shotgun. Holland drops back. Swing pass for a screen out to Roush.
Kind of doesn't go down easy. He didn't get anything, but it takes 4 defenders, before he actually hits the turf.
Right. He's a tough, hard-nosed player. It looks like we're bringing in everybody to punt here now on 4th down, and about 16 is what I hear the announcer saying right now.
Yep, I would agree. It's something pretty close to that.
We just need a good punt here by block, to pin you guys back.
And wind at their backs, so, that might help a little bit.
Good punt by block. Wow.
Uh-oh. You're going to have to get on that.
Break yourself down, guys. Holland. Oof. That was a great tackle in open field there for Holland to tackle him there.
Bruin knew that punt was going to go a long ways, and so he tried to scoop it up and kind of botched it, and then fortunately at least able to get on it anyways, but then took a shot shortly after that, and fortunate to hang on to the ball and not give it up that deep in their own territory. So winner will start from looks like about their 13-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Warriors, pinned back deep after the good punt. So winner's first chance at offense here in the second half. And more Trevor Peters off that right side. Still on his feet. That's the thing about Trevor. You may lose him in the traffic, but I'll promise you he's probably still moving. He'll be one of the last players to stop moving. It's up to the defense, to make sure he does. He has a heck of a way of finding his way through that crowd and picks up a first down there. Good run by Trevor.
In watching the first half and now even just the start of the second half, your guys' line looks great. They, they do a great job blocking, and your running backs are smart enough. They just kind of hang back and watch the holes open up before they make that break and find that opening.
And Philip Jorgensen on a nice run on first down. Looks like he got about 8 yards. I think Braden Holland in on the stop for the Bearcats. Pick up 9 and bring up 2nd and short here, about a yard to go. While we're Bearcats are on defense, we'll skip to some individual defensive stats for Webster. Roush leads the way with 8 tackles, 6 of them all by himself. Cade Shoemaker.
Wow. Cade right there.
Right? Perfect timing.
Keep talking like that if you would, huh?
That's not what I wanted to do, but good well deserved to have his name mentioned and make a play like that. Tackle for a loss there. He has 4.5 tackles. Tristan Anderson, 3.5 tackles. Colby Torrance, 3 tackles. Matthew Block, 3 tackles. Jaden Keller, 2.5, and that interception.
And the thing I hear there, I'm hearing some of our DBs are having a fair amount of tackles, and that's something we can't have.
Right, that's not always a good thing.
No, and it's not because they're passing, from a pass.
Right, yep, just that next level. Winner, oftentimes able to get in that deep in their run game and make those guys.
I'd rather hear Fawcett, 54, the big guy, or Cade or Keller, keep our tackles closer into that linebacker spot, or line. And you haven't heard Lesnar at all tonight. I don't even know if he's been statted to have a tackle.
I just glanced. I think he had maybe a couple, 1 or 2.
Well, let's see what Winter decides to do on this punt.
And probably fortunate for Winter, Webster does not get a return on it. Otherwise, that would have given him a pretty short field, quite certain of that. Looks like it downed at the 41-yard line of Webster, and that's where they'll get the ball back. So great job by Webster's defense to come out and make Winter have to punt it. Yeah, and sometimes, when the offense and defense, match up pretty well, it can always be that special teams play, like we almost seen, one go Webster's way where he just had that touchdown saving tackle. And
Reeds.
Yep. Sometimes special teams can be, a big difference in a game too, whether it's that monster punt that flips sides of the fields for you, or whether it's that return, that sets yourself up on a short scoring drive, or you just never know. In games like this, it's definitely got to be all phases of the game working for you.
Bill Belichick. That's how we usually refer to it back home in Webster. You got to control all 3 phases of the game to win the game, and right now it looks like we aren't quite controlling all 3 phases. Really, though, nor you guys are. It's just
I say neither team in total control. That's a certainty at this point. And Winter's defense right there. About 4 guys to the ball. Yeah, both teams, of course, this game means a whole lot.
It's win or go home.
Yep, and not only, as you go home, but you win, you obviously go on to the state championship game, and every kid out there, that's got to be
your dream.
That's got to be a big goal to make it that far.
Oh, Holland had Keller open too, and he decided to keep it.
And tackle out of bounds. I'm going to say again, looked like Sam Kruger. I think he was the man making the stop for Winter over there, but flag flew right as the tackle was made. So
and these kids are amped up too, and even though they should have that field presence to know that they're that close.
It's tough to lay off sometimes, and a little frustrated. And in that case, I'm not, and maybe he just wasn't aware of where he was at. I don't know. Sam's really not that kind of a player, and in that situation like that, it really wasn't, too much to be worked up about either.
Right.
So he might quite possibly just, that case, maybe just didn't quite realize his field awareness there, but I'll give Sam the benefit of the doubt, at least this time anyways. So 1st and 10. And getting out of what would have been really about no gain, able to pick up about 3, it looks like.
It's pretty good. You can watch some of these kids, your guys' defensive line or offensive line, Fawcett, and 71, I think, was the kid's number. That he's a senior, but it's his first year out.
Sure.
For Winter. boy, they push and push and push, and they get done with the play, and they kind of shove each other, and at the end they went and shook hands and said, I'm coming back for this next play. You better be ready.
Yep.
Or at least I think that's what they're saying.
Yeah, we hope that's what. Yeah, Fred Whiting, definitely. Yep, he's the big man up front as a senior who came out, and we're sure happy. His presence is definitely known on the field. And Webster's moving the ball. Look out.
Yeah, we're actually looking pretty good, which, we got to put something together. And, I think our kids know we're better than what the score reflects. Is a couple dumb penalties, a couple turnovers, whatever. You just got to put it together and forget about the first half. And second half, I'm hoping, is going to be, Bearcat ball, how we played all year. Bend, don't break, and come over, get over what happened. And it looked like a little miscommunication between Block and Holland there.
Nobody was where he wanted them to be. Yeah, that's probably one of the toughest ways to go out, is knowing that we didn't leave it all out there. That wasn't 100%. Everything we could have gave them, those are the ones that hurt the worst, because losing's tough in big games, big situations. But when you can honestly tell yourself and your teammates, we didn't do our best. We failed at this. We could have did better at that. When you're not playing, at your top level and you lose, it just hurts worse. Wow. Landon Tiemann back there for the Warriors, and that was kind of going to be either like that, or I had a feeling, he was probably going to be able to avoid that tackle, and who knows at that point, use his feet for any, that's a big play on defense for Winter.
Well, and I'm sure you guys have watched our game film. Not going to give any secrets away. Anytime it seems like Reitz is in the backfield like that, it's going to be a designed run play towards him. And last week showed it with Mount Vernon Plankington. I think we went 5 plays in a row like that, and we got stopped. So obviously you guys keyed on that. Holland's got some room here.
That time he gets out of the tackle, stiff arms another one, still on his feet, cuts it
He's
back.
He's got some blockers.
Fumble.
Kicked out of the end zone. Touchdown.
But
can you have a forward
fumble? Can you fumble it forward and recover it on the spot? I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how they determine that. If it was hit, out, if it was contact was made and he
kicked it, it almost looked like. And maybe we're going to have an official review on this to talk.
Injured Bearcat, too, over there, it looks like.
Cramping, I'm sure. Which, on a night like tonight, I can't imagine cramping is going to be that big of an issue. Earlier this season, it was pretty bad. I don't know what it was like down here. Obviously, you guys are a little warmer than we are down here. It was 61 degrees when I was driving down here, and it was 20 degrees when I left Webster this morning early when I was on the road. So it's a little nicer to be down here where it's warmer.
Yep, no doubt. I tell you what, I don't know what your customs are typically on Bearcats.tv, but normally we get an injury like this where it's not a hop up and trot off. We'll cut away and we'll just give our sponsors a chance for some more recognition here and use that time wisely and just hope that young man's okay and able to get up on his own. We'll be back as soon as we can be as play resumes.
Gang at H&O Electric in Winter. Whether it's a simple task around the house to remodel or new addition to major construction, we provide residential, commercial, and industrial heating, cooling, and electrical work in winter. We can handle it all. Call 605-842-1117 for service or more information on your next project, big or small. H&O Electric is your authorized dealer of Crane heaters too. Good luck in tonight's contest. H&O Electric is a proud sponsor of Winter Warrior and Lady Warrior coverage on Winter Warriors Live.
And we're back just in time for the snap. And going to be down near the goal line.
No good.
No good. So they hold on the 2-point conversion once again. Still a 2-possession game, 24-12, 5:21 on the Harry K. Ford scoreboard. We'll step away and be back for Bearcat kickoff after this.
Easy Entrees is a locally owned business that specializes in take and bake entrees. We feature an assortment of frozen, ready-to-bake options for you to choose from. All of our recipes are made with care and fresh ingredients so that you can have a healthy and delicious meal, allowing you to have more quality time with your family. Our menus change monthly. Just click on our banner ad at the sports ticket page to see our current monthly menu. Remember, dishing up dinner is as easy as picking up the phone and dialing 842-EASY for Easy Entrees.
Shirley's Diner is located at 142 East 2nd Street in Winter, South Dakota. Come meet Martha 1 and Martha 2 and their friendly, courteous staff. Shirley's Diner is open 7 days a week from 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. Breakfast is served all day, and check out the Shirley's Diner Facebook page for all their daily lunch specials. All meals are made fresh and homemade every day. If you can't make it to the diner, they'll deliver. Just call 605-842-3903. Shirley's Diner serves customers from near and far and are a proud supporter of all school activities on Sports Ticket Live. It's easy to remember. There's nothing finer than Shirley's Diner.
The right nutrition, animal health, and
Gerald Tibrick, WinterWarriorsLive.com, Dan Williams, Bearcats.tv, and we see, it feels like it's maybe getting a little bit breezier out there, Dan, and for the first time tonight, we've seen the ball blow off the tee.
Paraboom set to kick. Good deep kick.
And going to be a touchback.
Okay, I thought maybe he touched it there for a second. You know, and that's not all that bad either to stick you guys that deep for field position for us.
Absolutely not. I said sometimes, and in this case, the field position really isn't that great, but sometimes even giving up the spot on the field and just eliminating a return, you know, is not that bad. But, yeah, making the winner have to go 80 yards, they'll have their work cut out for them. So interesting now, Bearcats got their second half score on the board. Now we'll see if Winter can possibly answer with a scoring drive of their own here as Trevor Peters doing his thing. About an 8-yard pickup on first down. We'll call it 7. I was optimistic, but, you know. That's why I'm not an optimist, okay?
At this angle, it's hard to tell what that is, too, you know.
Second and 3, in right back to Peters.
Ball's on the ground.
The ball, picks it up. Woo. Able to get it and get back to the line of scrimmage, it looked like.
You know, this is going to be a big third down for the Bearcats here. You know, it's going to be 3rd and 2. We're just going to have to pin our ears back. Hopefully we get Fawcett. I'd really like to see his name called out, you know, tonight. We haven't heard him much from the announcer's standpoint.
I look for Philip Jurgensen just on a good fullback dive right here, and we'll see what they do. Oh.
Off tackle.
Going to get behind Jurgensen and not going to get it. Stop shy.
Cade Shoemaker. You should have called his name. I'm not good at this.
Yeah, really didn't pick up much on that one either, so they basically stopped him for close to a yard on the last 2 downs, and now Winter facing a 4th and long 1. I wouldn't be surprised, though, honestly, to see Winter go for it here. Well, we'll see. Maybe they'll just go with the hard count and try to draw him off. You never know. Bearcats selling out for the run. They got 9 stacked up pretty deep.
Motion.
And Winter's clapping. Bearcats are pointing. We'll see who gets their way here.
Neither one of them gets to make that decision. It's the guys in the striped shirts.
That's correct.
Encroachment.
Yep. So they get the first down, hand it to him on a penalty. That's tough for the defense. You do your job, and you get them in a 4th down situation, you know, not in a great spot on the field for that either, and then hand it to him, give them a first down. Frustrating for coaches and fans alike.
It is.
So 1st and 10 after the 5-yard penalty. Ball on the 34-yard line. And switch directions. Out across the 40 to the 41-yard line.
Gain of 7, gain of 8.
I'll say 8 yards. That looks like a good 2nd and 2 to me. Ball just shy of the 42-yard line of Winter. 2nd and 2. And that time, they do give it to their fullback. Jorgensen got a couple. Again, from this angle, to me, I'd say he's just a little short. But where they put that ball on the ground.
First down.
They say first down. It was enough for a first down. So, it's good that I'm not always right.
We're almost sticking 8-9 guys up in the box, and just how you guys are running, it's incredible. It's fun to watch, even though it's not going the way I want right now, and we can't stop you. But
Philip Jorgensen again, pretty strong run. Going forward, that's always, finishing off runs, falling forward. That's kind of, what you always want to see.
You want all the freshmen, the 8th grade kids that are watching these games just to learn. It's the little things that make it all up,
So 2nd and 4, ball right at midfield. And again, the toss to Jorgensen. Working down the sidelines.
Big hit.
Brought a hit. I tell you what, both players raced each other to get back to their feet. That's just the mark of two good physical football teams. Giving shots, taking shots, and snapping right back up, wanting more. So Jorgensen able to pick up the first down on that run. Ball now inside the 45-yard line down to about the 43 of Webster. And this is kind of where, Winners, like I said, their style of offense and how things typically go. This is where clock can become an issue, as there's a great job by
Schlotty, Fawcett.
Absolutely gave him nothing there.
When I've been watching your guys' line, last week the splits were really tight for Mount Vernon Plankinton. The week before that, the splits were really tight. When we played Mobridge, they were super, super tight. Groton was the same way. You guys, you don't have those tight splits between your linemen, and you still run the ball just very effectively. It's neat to watch other teams and see how they do run their offensive schemes.
Mm-hmm. And again, not going to be much there. Didn't look like he had a lot to work with, and sometimes that doesn't matter for Trevor. But that time, again, just too many Bearcat bodies in the way. And a good job of keeping Peters to about a yard gain is all 3rd and 8. But, you made mention, too, just a little bit ago about kind of having 8-9 guys up in the box, really within those first 3-4 yards off the line, really selling out, which why not?
Right.
As a defense, I mean, how can you not? That's what you do. And if 5, 6, 7 guys isn't working, we're going to bring more up. We're going to stop this. And that's obviously not the first time Winners played a defense that is committed to the run like this, run defense rather, and it sometimes it gets a whole lot tougher when you got that many more bodies that are that close to the ball, And in this case, it definitely has gotten tougher.
Right. The only thing that we can't do is sell out and keep those guys in the box like that, and then you guys get a big pass play or something.
Right.
Big 4th down for Winter. Are you guessing they're going to run the ball? It's a hard one to punt, You're sitting at the 39, 38.
Yeah, I think we're going to get to the end of the 3rd quarter, and Coach Aker and his team will have a chance to think about it just a little bit longer. That brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. We only had one score that quarter, and it was Webster's. 2-score lead for the Warriors, 24-12, as we head to the 4th quarter. We'll be back after this.
Is key to having a profitable cattle program. That's why you want to work with the people at Farmco, who will take the time to learn your operation and help you grow your business. We are your full-service agriculture provider of feed, seed, animal health, farm, and ranching equipment built on terrific service. Get to know Farmco locally owned and serving you in Chamberlain, Platte, Winter, and east of Kimball at the Paragon. Visit us online at farmcosd.com. Farmco, feeding your future.
So we'll come back at you here with some stats through the 3 quarters. Winter still holds that margin, 264 total yards of offense to 187, but Webster definitely hanging right in there and probably close that up some. Time of possession, once again, couldn't get much closer. 15 minutes, 21 seconds to 15 minutes, 18 seconds. Webster definitely made strides there, closed the gap to right back down to nothing there. 264 yards on the ground to 134 for Webster. Winner still nothing through the air yet, and we'll get back to fourth quarter. They just don't give us too much darn time to analyze things here. We're in a fourth down situation, and Philip Jorgensen taken down.
Roush.
Yep, good job, Sterling Roush, just one-on-one. Got Jorgensen, our biggest runner, down, and so Winner turns it over on downs. And Webster, pretty good field position. Try to come back with another scoring drive. You made mention earlier that if Reitz, gets the ball, that it's pretty much going to be a run. I mean, that definitely was scouted. It definitely absolutely was scouted. It was noticed. But it still doesn't take away from the success or, effectiveness of it. I mean, people know it. I mean, we knew it. You know it.
Right.
And yet they're still going to keep doing it and still going to keep having success doing it, and that's just
design pass play, and Reitz had everybody covered up, so he just decided to keep it.
You kind of saw him give a quick pump there, like, yep, and then pulled it down. Had a long ways to run and didn't get didn't get too far down the field.
Covered a lot of real estate north and south, but nothing east and west.
That's why young guys play this sport, right?
That's right. I had a hard enough time walking up this hill.
Oh, you and me both. So no gain on the play, 2nd and 10. And Winter's defense has to hang tough here. They're not going to want to make it a one-score game, especially with Winter's offense. Hasn't done much yet here in the second half. Much of the third quarter wasn't a whole lot to talk about.
Keeper for Roush for a gain of about 3. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Well, I don't think I completely got my thought out because whatever, but Winter's style of offense and the way that they kind of grind it out, the 3, 4, 5 yards, pick up a first down, keep moving it, keep running. They can really take a lot of time off the clock on a good sustained drive. Now, we haven't really seen a really good sustained drive yet here in the second half to take a lot of time off the clock, but that's kind of one of the killers too.
Reitz has got the corner. He goes out of bounds. Game good enough for a first down there, and that's, again, as long as Reitz can get the corner, he can usually chunk out that 5, 6, 8 yards. He's just been a solid runner all year for us.
Brought the ball out to midfield, and like you mentioned, enough for a first down. But yeah, that's, Winter's offense kind of becomes their best defense in that case where, you're just keeping the other team, from getting the ball. But time of possession, it hasn't been that way at all in this game.
Holland was wrapped up there. Everybody, you guys had great coverage. We were talking about it too. Typically, you're not used to a passing team that much. And obviously, you made some adjustments at halftime, just to help prevent that pass play.
Joey Cole from his end spot. And the first guys in there to help bring down Holland, I believe it was. And quick up the middle. Not much there. Like I said, those are the plays that I love to see get called once in a while because you just never know. Sometimes they only go for a yard or two, and credit the defense. But other times, he might rip right down the middle for 8 to 12 yards. You're always thinking, something else besides that's going to happen. And sometimes you can catch them sleeping a little bit. So 3rd and 9 here, ball just across midfield into Warrior territory.
Reitz is under center in the shotgun, I should say. Design run for him again. He's looking for that corner. He's got it. Reitz can make some moves. He's got open field.
He's going to get run down if he can get him down, and that's
down about the 6.
Brady Fritz from his safety spot, coming a long ways, and that's kind of impressive in itself. But I'll tell you, if there's probably one or two kids that I would wager could get in a horse race with him, that would be one of them. Brady Fritz, he's definitely got the legs too. So credit Brady not giving up on that play and able to actually run him down. But huge gain and plenty of damage done.
Roush and Reitz are in the backfield.
And Winter jumped.
Boy, that's...
Winter come across. I saw a couple of our linemen move.
It's just amazing to see how many kids you guys have out. And Winter's not that much larger. If I remember, I was looking at the population, how many kids you have out compared to how many we have out. And we were talking at halftime how fresh horses. You watch, there's 2 to 3 guys on that Winter team that are coming in and out.
Yep.
Every play.
Healthy, I believe there's 48 on our roster.
Holland with a keeper up the middle.
Sneak,
Touchdown.
looks like he got it. Yep. Players knew it before the officials did. It sure looked like he had the push, so here we go. Just what I said Winter did not want to see happen, close that gap to a one-possession game, because I'll tell you what, like I said, as far as offense goes, Webster's definitely had it this second half more than the Warriors have had it, and that's not the way you want the pendulum to be swinging at this point here in the fourth quarter.
Right.
Winter's going to have to come out and establish something, even if it's not a score, at least time of possession and field position, win those battles, start there.
Well, and here it looks like Pereboom's going to try for the point after. He's been great. He's been good. I think he's only had one missed point after, all season long. Little sideline note for the Winter people. He went out for football this year. His dad, season ticket holder for the Vikings, and they went to a Vikings camp and put the ball on the 5-yard line, kicked a field goal. Put the ball on the 10-yard line. He kept moving it back. He was back to the 35-yard line, kicked it, and he's like, I kind of like this. I'm going to try this now. And it's really helped us too, Webster immensely for bringing a sophomore in to be able to do that.
Yeah, Winter, of course, historically, just like they've been a run-heavy team, they normally don't have, I don't know, you want to say the talent, the ability, the time spent on whatever it is, the coaching style, but kicking is not a strong point, especially like place kicking, field goal kicking, not typically a strength and not something we really rely on that much. It's normally line up and go for 2, weigh the odds. You get 50% of them, then you're still not in that bad a shape, and that's just, but that's an added element, for Webster. Like you said, you can come in there and drill, an extra point. They were, I think, 0 for 2 on their 2 points tonight, and then he comes in and gets the extra one there. So, you do what you know will work, and that's got into a 5-point lead here.
For our Webster listeners, the clock's not on there. 8:48 to go in the fourth. We talked about it at halftime.
Yep,
so
and if you knew me better, you'd know my memory is exactly that good. So we apologize, for you folks on watching from Webster. There's one of the up men going to grab it and be able to get it out to the 45-yard line. So that's probably what Winter wanted when they've been struggling on offense here. Give themselves a shorter field to work with. But yes, thanks for getting the clock up there. I do apologize. I'm guilty of that. I make mention now and again of it, but I do apologize. But yes, 8:48 or 8:43 now after the return remaining here in the fourth quarter, and we'll try to definitely keep you reminded of that much more here between now and the end of the game.
So far, as if I can remember, both teams have all their timeouts too. Does that sound right?
I believe so, yeah. I don't recall either team taking a timeout. We had that injury timeout.
Right, yeah, it looks like it on the scoreboard. I just poked my head out the box here. And
so this is kind of, where Winter wants to be. I talked about the sustained drive, a scoring drive.
In their last 2 drives, they really haven't done anything.
Nope. So especially that last one, Bearcats defense really buckled down on them and just didn't give them more than a couple yards. So this will be important for Winter to kind of reestablish their dominance in the line of scrimmage on this drive, and there you see it.
Showed it on that last run.
A little bit of it there, able to pick up the first down, and like I said, the clock will become a factor, but not as big of a factor in this type of a game, in a tight one, 5 points, one trip to the end zone, and you've got the lead. So
yeah, it's
unless you've got about 10 seconds left and they've got 98 yards to go, you're not feeling very good about the clock situation regardless.
Right. And this is the game I wanted now that, we kind of composed ourselves and went back. Here's that T formation again you were talking about.
Yeah, got a couple. That's about it, though. Yeah, you and probably most of the rest of the state, excluding Winter fans, this is a good football game. This is what you want games like this to be. It's what they're kind of supposed to be. It's one team not giving up, and obviously, very much alive right back into this thing. It's a tight game in the fourth quarter. Who's going to come up with the plays? Who's going to finish things off? And Trevor Peters taking a good shot. Yeah. Grabbed about 4 more yards on that carry, and going to bring up another third down here.
Looks like we got a player down on the field, and he's getting up, but I think they're going to have to call a timeout and rotate in a new guy.
Interestingly enough, I think it's 52 if my eyes
Shoemaker,
are right.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's had a couple starters all year.
For some reason, they had him listed as a couple different numbers.
Yeah, we had that mess up earlier in the year. Which
is fine. I'm just looking at my spot on the program here, and I'm not seeing a 52, and I'm like, well, he's been out there all game. I can't believe he's just a walk-on nobody here, and nope, there he is.
No, he's a senior.
Should have known that by now. Yep, Cade Shoemaker. So Warriors face a 3rd and 4. Pretty obvious 4-down territory here, not only for the way they typically play, but the scenario in the game here. And first down and more. Trevor Peters in open field. Oh, just tripped up.
Knocked out.
Just tripped up. Holland, give him credit enough to at least have got Peters to the ground. Otherwise, Peters had 20 yards of wide open spaces in front of him. Nobody else was going to have a shot. Holland saved one there. Peters able to pick up the first down, and that was a timely good run there by Peters. Like I said, the Warriors' offense has been struggling at times here in the second half, not able to put together too big of drives. And Peters again dancing through the line of scrimmage. Picks up about 7 more, it looks like, on first down. And that's where Winter and any team, and this is one of those things that you don't even really need to say, but we say things anyways. And this is where Winter really is at their best, is when they stay ahead of schedule, I like to call it, when they get that big gain on first down.
Yeah.
To where it's second and
manageable.
Short, third and man, yep. Right. And and when they get pinned deep, and especially against a good defense, then the pressure's on, and then then things don't always go your way. But we have a timeout on the field. We will take one with you as well and get right back to live action once it resumes.
Here at Farmers Union Insurance, they do everything they can to make sure that you have the right insurance for your specific needs. They understand not every individual or family has the same insurance needs, and insurance is not a one-size-fits-all type solution. You see, they look at themselves as an insurance consultant rather than the typical salespeople. Farmers Union Insurance Agency's presence within the community is more than just an insurance office. They are proud to sponsor coverage of winter athletics and students. Good luck this year to all the Warrior and Lady Warriors.
And we're back, coming out of that timeout. Remember, Harry K. may be a small-town dealer, but never underestimate their ability to compete with any dealer anywhere. I know they're pretty darn good about finding you vehicles and giving you good deals, and they're one of our great sponsors this year on Winter Warriors Live. Pass a score update along at the end of the first quarter. Bridgewater Emory Ethan, the other 11B game, 14. McCook Central Montrose, 0. So that game probably going the way most of the state figured it would be. And straight up the middle. Looks like Phillip has enough for the first down. Down to about the 12-yard line. And it is first down Winner, so they'll have one last shot at a first down about the 1.5, 2-yard line. They don't have to get it all. But it is important that Winter come away with the score here, is the way the game is, the feeling of the game. If Winter doesn't score here, you're leaving it in the hands of someplace you probably don't want to be. And Bridgewater Emeryton now 21-0 at the half, I believe.
Wow, wrapped up.
And late flag flies.
I'm going to say that was emotions.
Again, for my sake, I hope, as you said, for your sake, for my sake, I hope that wasn't on Winter, because that would be a very costly penalty. Unsportsmanlike. And that's definitely emotion. Yep. Yeah, that's one of those I would just, my head would sink if that was on Winter, because how would you do that to yourself in this situation?
Right.
In this case, it's going to be half the distance to the goal. It helps Winter out, obviously, but they still got to punch it in the end zone. See what Webster's defense can bring here against Winter. And Trevor Peters across the goal line for the third time tonight. Touchdown, Trevor Peters. And going to give Winter just a little bit of insurance here with 5:06 remaining. Now back up to a 2-score game. But, with a big but, we can't count Webster out at all, because, like I've said a few times already this half, the offense has definitely been, very favorable for Webster. And it took Winter a long time into the second half to find that end zone again. So, momentum's not completely gone, just even after that score.
Right, and with 5 minutes left, you could score two scores in that amount of time.
Most definitely. And a pass. That one's going to be intercepted
by
in the end zone. And, of course, high school, it's just a dead ball. No chance to return it back, but keeps the 2 off the scoreboard. 30-19 on the Harry K. Ford scoreboard. We'll step away for about 30 seconds and be back for a Winter Warrior kickoff after this.
Due to popular demand, we are now offering a $29.95 oil change 6 days a week by appointment.
Hi, this is Tori from the Harry K. Ford store in Winter, where we're all about taking care of our customers.
Wait a minute, Tori. Let's not forget our diesel customers, too. How about a power hour from 3 to 4 p.m., where we offer $20 off diesel oil change?
Oh, hey there, Doug. That's a great idea. Let's call it the Diesel Power Hour.
Just call and make an appointment. The sooner you call, the more likely you'll get the time you want.
Don't forget, call the Harry K. Ford Service Department today, 605-842-2505.
And we're back from Warrior Field. Gerald Tibrick, Dan Williams. If you don't know us by now, you haven't been listening to us all game. I hope I've instilled that in our viewers. We're doing this great thing, joining forces and bringing you the best coverage we possibly can from both sides.
Trying to be as unbiased as we can for both towns, right?
Definitely. That's something that we work hard to do. We got a lot of respect for any team, any coach, any player, any town that comes here, or the ones that we go to as well when we're on the road.
Same for Webster.
We're all here for the same reasons. We want to support our youth and our students. And one hopper.
You give it to Mullen. Mullen's trying to find some space.
Down the
Mullen's got it! Mullen's got it all the way. No flags, no flags.
Wow. I'm going to leave it up to you to look for flags. Unbelievable.
And great run by Mullen. And the only reason I say no flags, everybody from Webster who's watching, no lie, I think we've had five, 6 this year for sure called back on a flag. Punt returns is almost the same way. So that's huge for Webster right now, just to cut that deficit again now to a 1-score game. But now we just got to hitch it up a little bit tighter and play some defense again. Like we just talked, with 5 minutes left to go in this game, it's still anybody's game again.
Yeah, right, just like that. I mean, seconds after Winter's score, quite literally, and just like that, Webster's in the end zone. So
Holland with a design keeper falls forward, and it's good.
And he's good. So Webster gets the 2 points that Winter did not.
Wow.
And things got even tighter now. Went from a 5-point lead to a 3-point lead. 1-score game. Winter with 4:53 they're going to have to find a way to get themselves to the 000s with the lead. But I'll tell you what, Webster's certainly not making it easy at this point. Hey, we're going to step away for a brief break here for a commercial, and we'll be back with a Webster kickoff.
Lil Feller in Winter welcomes all fans and travelers to Winter. We invite you to stop by before or after the game for the best in snacks, drinks, ice, fuel, and much more. It's all available at the Lil Feller, your 24-hour convenience store in Winter. Lil Feller also wants to wish all the Warrior and Lady Warriors good luck on the season and in tonight's competition. We are excited to bring you coverage of all of tonight's action on Winter Warriors Live. And remember, the Lil Feller is the one for all your pregame and postgame convenience traveling.
Coach said on the pregame when they were interviewing him, he said just big plays, big plays.
And we're back on. Hopefully not for too much longer. I don't think we said anything too bad there, but we're back on. Probably about the only disadvantage tonight is we're just spaced out a little bit farther apart, but they've been doing a great job for us.
Squib kick.
On the
great
ground.
Kick.
Ooh. And that one kind of a who's going to get it.
Yeah.
You know, they better be communicating. Return man didn't end up getting it. Fortunately, things worked out for Winter. But yeah, that was almost effective. Kind of a slow bouncing kick, and really just ended up around nobody. Return man had a ways to go, and anybody else had to retreat back to get it.
Well, I'm going to speak on behalf of Webster, and we're going to have a great defensive stand here and get the ball back.
Yeah, lost footing there. I'm not sure he was going to get anything anyways, but I saw the foot slip out from underneath him and lost a yard on the play.
You can surely tell that our fans over there north of us, they're in the game right now. There isn't a person sitting down hardly. It looks like we had a great showing, for Webster for a 4-hour drive. It's cool to see the parents, the kids, that all came down here for this game.
Yep, it's time for a big play on offense from Winter here as they start things out 2nd and 11. And Sam Kruger on a good, hard, determined run, still on his feet. And after that negative play on first down, it's a pretty big one there and some big yards. Make it a 3rd and short, or 3rd and manageable. 3rd and 4. Now, how interesting will this be if Winter doesn't get the first down here?
I'm not even going to say anything.
Let the scenarios start. Under 4 minutes to go. Like I said, we've seen Webster score both on offense and special teams.
Huge 3rd down for Webster here.
Yeah, as you mentioned, boy, your crowd has come to life. They're a long ways away from us, and they're loud. And the pile ended up near the sticks, but I don't think he got there. It'll be 4th and less than a yard. But we'll wait for the official placement spot and referee's indication. And it will be 4th down. 4th and less than a yard to go. And this, even though all you're looking for is a yard, is by far the biggest play of the game here for either team. Does the defense hold and take over in great field position, running shorter on time, or does Winter convert and keep moving? And looks like they had enough.
Oof.
Wow, that'll make your heart race. Yeah. So oftentimes, and that's what Winter's defense or offense is built around. It's those toss plays, and that's where a lot of their success comes from. But in that short yardage situation, you just kind of cringe because, you're going 3-4 yards backwards. You got to come, and oof. Fortunately for Winter, the boys up front did their job enough and got the first down. So Winter keeps the drive alive out to the 45-yard line. 1st and 10.
Clock still ticking with 2:45 to go.
Kruger gets the toss left side. He's got some room through traffic. Makes his man miss. He's out into the open field. Will he be caught?
Tackled the wrong guy.
Not going to be. Ooh. Touchdown, Sam Kruger. And Sam's one. He doesn't see as many carries. There's the penalty flag.
Holland tackled the wrong guy. I think he thought that other guy had the ball when he tackled him there.
I was hoping it wasn't a block in the back. It didn't look like we blocked.
I didn't even see it.
But, yeah, you're right. I mean, it looked like he kind of just.
Bearcats were waving that it's against holding.
Spot foul, so.
Oof.
Take the touchdown off the board. That'll stop me dead in my tracks in that conversation.
What a game so
Huge
far,
penalty,
huh?
Yeah. Oh, there's been their shares of ups and downs for both teams. The end result is we're in one heck of a fight to the end. And again, the penalties, the turnovers, the penalties.
They kill the offense,
That one took the touchdown off the board.
2 minutes and 9 seconds to go. Both teams have all three timeouts left, and you know that Christensen's going to keep those in his back pocket too, just depending on what happens on this next drive here.
Fortunately for Winter, where the penalty occurred, still got the first down on that run. So not all bad for Winter, but certainly you'd rather have the touchdown on the board.
Yeah.
Now the reverse side of that, after we've seen about a 4-yard run, looks like we're going to have what we're going to have. Officials waving his arms like it's a stoppage of play, but I'm not sure for what I haven't really seen any indication of.
Looks like Webster called a timeout, if that's what I'm getting, because there's only 2 left. Playing a clock management. Just under 2 minutes to play.
Yeah, we'll just keep it live here. The reverse, though, like I talked, Winter able to at least have that first down despite the penalty. The bad side of that is for Webster is the clock now. Now Winter has a chance, which they've got to execute, and and Webster using the timeouts, here to stop the clock, make Winter definitely have to earn it. Winter now has an opportunity to take more time off the clock, and then who knows how the drive will finish out here. But so the clock part of it isn't going to work for Webster. However, you'd rather be slugging it out here on defense than giving up that score,
Correct, and trying to make up 2 scores. And
it's been really the best of both, I don't know, not really evils, but wasn't worst case scenario for either team. And what just happened here over the last couple minutes, there's still some positives to find for both teams.
Quarterback keeper.
Yep, Fritz. We haven't seen him run it too much tonight. Weaving his way through traffic. Still on his feet. Now he's going to race to the end of the corner. Touchdown, Brady Fritz. Yeah.
I don't see any flags.
Hopefully not this time. That'd be too gut-wrenching to take away 2 of them here. And Caden Lesnar just
had him close, he just discussed, which, I mean,
that's tough. He sat there for a while, and I don't blame him. That's tough to pop up after that, but we just seen Webster score in seconds, so they've still got a minute 52 remaining here as Winter attempts the 2-point after, and this one Trevor Peters gets in. So Winter finds the right time to score here. Minute 52 remaining on the Harry K. Ford scoreboard. 38-27. We're going to step away and be back to maybe close this one out. I have a feeling, though, it could still be in for one heck of a show.
We still got some time here.
We'll be right back after this.
Located at 27786 311th Avenue is obviously your computer sales and repair in Winter. The more is so much other than you can imagine. We are your local outlet for Winter Warriors sports apparel. We do screen printing and embroidery for your purple and gold attire. Stop in and check out all our gear on hand for you to wear at the next game. Call us at 842-9057 and see how we can design your company logo on all types of clothing. And remember, thanks for keeping it local.
And welcome back, Warrior Field. Hey, we got 152 left on that scoreboard. We've all made it this far, but I'll tell you what, it hasn't been easy at times on either one of us. Our hearts are still in our chests, but we've had to hold them in at times.
Regardless how the game turns out tonight, I haven't watched every game Winners played, but honestly, you could probably say this has probably been one of the toughest games Winners had to run it out this, as long as we had. I mean,
right.
And we've shut down Winners offense how many times? This is a great game.
Yep, and to speak without thinking too much, which is definitely going to get me in trouble, but kind of a high, short directional kick
to Holland. Get out of bounds.
Other than that really low-scoring one-score game against Mount Vernon Plankington earlier in the season, there really hasn't been a game where the other team has took it wire to wire and just absolutely really had a realistic chance to win the things and make everyone around here pretty darn nervous. You're right. This has definitely been one of the hardest fought battles that we've got into for a whole game.
Looks to me like Winners going into a prevent offense or defense.
And Winner, as I say, defensive coach for the Warriors, Trent Olson, was down there hopping up and down. He was not liking quite how things ended up, so he takes a timeout. We'll take a timeout with them, and we will be back to resume action 1st and 10 for the Bearcats when we come back.
Doesn't reflect. I mean, yes, it does. It doesn't because.
Yeah. Well, it finally happened, Zachary. Somebody burned down my she shed.
Nobody burned down your she shed, Cheryl.
Well, my she shed's on fire.
The she shed was struck by lightning.
Zachary, is my she shed covered by State Farm?
Your she shed's covered, Cheryl.
You hear that, Victor? I'm getting a new she shed.
Suffering from neck pain, chronic or acute back pain, or headaches? Tired of temporary relief from your current regimen of treatment?
And we're back, boy. Exciting playoff football here, 1st and 10. Webster
drops
football.
Back for a pass over his head.
Sends that one, out of bounds. But you know what? You'd rather miss like that than miss in the arms of the Warriors secondary. Yep. Live to see another down. He only took a couple seconds off the clock. 2nd and 10.
It's not really needed to be nervous, hurry up, whatever you want to say, but yet it still does.
You have to work with urgency. Yep. You have to be mindful of the scenario you're in.
Throw it out of bounds.
Oh, and he didn't, but
no,
it fell harmlessly in the end. But one other great example of Holland pressure, running away from pressure that whole time, and right at the last minute.
He's slippery.
Yeah.
But if I had a couple defensive linemen breathing down my back, I'd learn how to be slippery too in a hurry.
That's right. You gotta self-preservation. You gotta adapt and overcome.
So that'll bring up 3rd and 10 with 1:30 left for the Bearcats.
Obvious passing situations here. It's just up to
Holland pass to Roush. He got out of bounds.
And got the first down as well. So 2 good things going for the Bearcats there. Get the first down and stop the clock. That's kind of the way they're going to have to try to do it here is, really, like you see in the NFL all the time, the 2-minute drill, really work that sideline if at all possible or find a way to get there.
Right, and Winter, they're playing don't give up the deep ball, give them the 10 yards, good for that. And once they get into the red zone, they'll have to then they'll
come up with the football. They did.
Must have took it out of Reitz's arms.
Well, and not as much of a point in saying my thought, but what I was going to say prior to that was, the tricky thing is. The tricky thing is with giving up those yardage is how many times do you see that not work and kind of backfire, and especially against a team like Webster that in open space can make big plays happen, and so you got to be careful the cushion you gave them. But yeah, I was trying to watch our instant replay here on our monitor in front of us, and it fooled our cameraman a little bit, and we didn't quite have the best angle to see what actually happened there, but.
Looks like Winter's going into victory formation.
Yeah, Coach Christensen, I think, still has a couple timeouts, but at this point, he may save him, or he may use him if he's got some special personnel he wants to get in there, finish out the game. But they're probably already on the field. Well, now's as good a time as any, and I mentioned to you during our last break, and I didn't get it off, but I think I'm going to still go ahead and say it for the total respect that you guys have earned and deserved throughout the season. When Webster when they were rated, when they were seated high, when they're whatever,
yep.
and things were looking good for them. And I don't speak, and I definitely don't speak for anyone but myself, but I will say that some people whom I communicate with, word this wisely here, honestly didn't really give Webster, I don't think, near the credit or respect that they clearly have worked hard to deserve.
And honestly, that is the truth. I mean, there was a lot of people up in the Northeast Conference that didn't think we were going to come out with a record that we ended up with this year.
Yep, and even with the success that you guys have had throughout the season, even later on into the latter part of the season, some people really felt that a little overrated, a little, they're not as good as everything says they are. We're not as, and I'll tell you what, and Jody Brozick, a great person, because he understands, he's a smart man, and he puts his time into anything he's into, but he went back and watched, with having the luxury to do so, he went back and watched a lot of your game footage.
He said he watched every game, actually. And I looked at him and said, every game?
I'll tell you what, regardless of what he felt before, I know what he felt after, and he absolutely knew that Webster was the real deal. And they clearly proved that tonight. They were in it until a minute to go or whatever whatever you want to finally say it. It was maybe not going to happen for them, but boy, they gave the Warriors everything they wanted in a semifinal game.
And it's too bad to say that somebody's got to win and somebody's got to lose, but that's just the nature of the beast. And we played just tough with everybody all year long, and we honestly played tough with Winter here. I can't say enough for the coaching staff, the players. I mean, everybody played with their hearts this year. It was great. I just would rather go, even though I don't like SDSU, I would have loved to have gone down there and did the game there for everybody at home. So,
yep. Well, I tell you what, Dan, I really appreciated being able to have the opportunity to call the game with you tonight, and you guys bringing all your stuff with you. As you mentioned, and as we became very aware of in that fourth quarter, you also traveled very well, and so give folks around your area a lot of credit for, like you said, that's not a quick drive.
No, it's 4 hours any way you cut it.
You coming down here like that. That was great to see. I love the crowd, and that's one thing here at Winter Warriors Live. We recognize that if everybody came to the game, we wouldn't really have a reason to be here. But we know there's plenty of reasons and plenty of people that can't, and we love seeing people, here at the stadium, and we definitely love people logging on and watching and listening to us as well. We do have probably some stats here we'll cruise through really quick, and then you guys got a long road trip home, so we'll definitely let you get moving here as quick as possible. But just for the folks at home, I think Webster, and Winter both deserve this. 356 total yards of offense to 257. Time of possession, Webster, it was neck and neck at the end of the fourth. Winter able to control it more, and they ended up about 7 minutes in their favor. The difference there. Rushing yards, Winter just had another Winter game, 356 yards rushing. But it's that one-sided attack, and then you flip that, and so that is your offense. So you better produce. You better produce, otherwise you're going to have a rough night. And at times tonight they did. They struggled at times against the Bearcats defense. Webster ended up with 192 rushing yards through the air. The Bearcats went 8 for 18 for 65 yards, one touchdown. Of course, that one interception. So the turnover battle, Webster did win that one, but Winter got one from him in the second half.
Big one, too.
Yeah, exactly. First downs, again, this one kind of stayed in Winter's favor pretty much all night long, 28-13. in favor of the Warriors. Winter just able to, but again, that's kind of built into their style
Ground
of play.
and pound, yeah.
So
Yep.
you better be getting those first downs because you're not making those long big plays too often. Third down conversions, Webster was 33%, Winter was 50%. Fourth down conversions, Webster 40%, Winter 50%. So not huge differences there. Penalty yardage, though, and I'll guarantee you neither coach is going to be happy with this category. And 80 yards of penalties for Webster, 70 yards for Winter. So I think they actually got worse than they were last week, and that's that's something that you just absolutely you got to have a clean game, and that tonight was not a good example of that.
There was a lot of penalties that you just dumb penalties maybe is the word to say, or something. The ones that we did see. Frustration.
Yep. Taking a quick look at some individual stats here. First for the Warriors, Trevor Peters kind of led the way the whole night. 180 yards on 28 attempts, averaging over 6 yards a carry, 3 touchdowns. Just another great Trevor Peters night. Philip Jorgensen ends up with 76 yards. Sam Kruger had the one score. He ended up with 63 yards. And Brady Fritz, of course, that huge touchdown late in the fourth quarter to put the game almost out of reach at that point. He ended up with only 37 yards, but one touchdown. That was a big one. Defensively for the Warriors, leading tackler was Oscar Pravacek. Not a big surprise there. He's our big man on the line, and great job there. Landon Tiemann, another familiar name for the Warriors, with 5 tackles. Brady Fritz, 3.5. Trevor Peters, 3. And we'll keep cruising through here. We'll get some Webster defense for you, offense as well, I guess. Through the air, as I said earlier, 8 for 18, 65 yards, 1 touchdown. That 1 interception, he said, was a big one. On the ground, Reitz led the way, 93 yards, averaging over 5 yards a carry on 17 attempts. Holland, on 11 attempts, got 66 yards. So I mean, these aren't bad numbers. I mean, we're talking most of these running backs out here tonight for both teams, 5 to 7, 8 yards a carry. I mean, what great averages then. That just speaks highly of, the offense they have.
You got to speak highly of the line, though, too. Line,
correct,
they never get the.
Sometimes it's the runner, made it himself, but, far more often it is absolutely, definitely the line working hard for you up front. Totally accurate there. Through receiving, Austin Moen hauled in that 1 touchdown catch, 44 yards on 3 catches, and Reitz had a couple catches for 15 yards. Defensively, leading tackler for the Bearcats, Roush with 11, 8 of them solo tackles. Cade Shoemaker behind him with 9 tackles, including 1 for a loss. Colby Torrance had 7.5, a couple for a loss. And Matthew Block, 5, Jaden Keller, 4, Holland Fawcett each had 4, and so on and so on. So there's a brief look, and if it wasn't such a long drive for you guys, and I'm sure you want to get with the rest of your town and team and people, get stuff, start packing up here. That's another thing too. That's an added pleasure to doing this is you got to get stuff taken care of after we log off. So really appreciate you, Dan.
Well, thanks a lot, Gerald.
You guys.
It was
great to do this together. Hopefully both teams and towns had the same kind of pleasure that I did, or I'm sure that we did, being able to do this like we did tonight.
Well, and I wish Winter the best of luck. Against it looks like with the scores, it's going to be Bridgewater. You guys will be playing. Just hopefully you guys can keep the ball rolling, and ground and pound and grind it out and play like you did and come out on top for next week, I believe it is.
Yep, November 15th, Friday. I think it's in the afternoon, 3 o'clock or something like that in that neck of the woods. I'll be playing at SDSU at Dana J. Dykehouse Stadium. Kind of an unusual experience.
Hopefully it won't be a blizzard. I haven't looked at the 40 degrees?
Supposed to be 40 degrees in Brookings in November. Oof. So I tell you what, maybe the weather's following winter. I don't know. Maybe they'll bring the warmer weather.
That would be nice.
Northeast. But again, we appreciate it, and all of our sponsors, as always, we close with giving them a lot of recognition as well, because without them, this isn't possible either. So thank you very much for bearing with us tonight, and everyone from Webster, we hope you have a safe trip back home and a great rest of the school year, both in athletics and scholastics, and it was fun.
Thanks a lot.
You bet. We'll see you tonight. Good night.
No matter what, got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there, and they say yeah, and they say there. Cause all I do is win, win, win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air, make them stay there.
Ludacris going in on the verse, cause I never been defeated and I won't stop now. Keep your hands up, get them in the sky for the homies that ain't making it, my folks locked down. I never